Ah, hello. Hello, everybody. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. How are we all this fine evening? How are we? Sorry about the slight delay. I was finishing off my dinner and then I got a phone call, which I ignored because I was eating, and I had to ring the person back, and I rang them back and they haven't answered. So they may ring me again, like in the next 10 minutes. So apologies, but I'll have to mute myself and take the call. Anyway, well, welcome, good evening, welcome to another session of CK2. I'm just eating, oh, excuse me. I've had some baked beans for my tea, along with some gammon steak, some sausages, some mushrooms, bit of a mixed grill, some Jamaican fried dumplings, and what else did I have? That might have been it. Something else, I think. But anyway, all the beans, skins of beans, all in my bloody teeth. Anyway, a triple stream, yes indeed. I could in fact stream tomorrow, but I'm going to have a day off. Because I'm not playing football tomorrow because my ankle is still knackered. It's not good. I've been injured for a week now. And I kid you not, in 10 years of playing competitive five-a-side football, I have never missed a game through injury. I've missed a game through holiday, you know, or if I was working, for instance, we used to work shifts and stuff. But I never missed a game through injury, always played through injuries. This is the first time in 10 years I've missed games through injury. I'm not happy. Not happy. So, yeah. No football today. I'm supposed to play today, no football today. I'm supposed to play tomorrow, no football tomorrow. I'm hoping to maybe give it a go on Thursday. I probably shouldn't, but I'll get changed and I'll be like, I won't play, but if we're winning like 4 or 5-0, I can just have a bit of a run around just to test it. So a bit of a tester tomorrow. Not on Thursday, sorry. And hopefully I'm hoping to be able to play a full game on Sunday, but you know, I'm one of these that probably comes back far too soon. Probably should rest more than I do. But I just can't help it. You know, I love playing football so much that I hate to miss it. I have seen the doctor. The doctor says I'm fine to play when the pain's gone. There's no lasting damage in terms of bone structure or anything. It was just a sprain. Bad sprain, because it's still painful, it still hurts now. But, you know, if I take some ibuprofen, then there will be no pain. It will be masked. And therefore, in my head, no pain. I can play. And it ends up knackering my knee even more, me ankle even more. But yes. Right then, CK2. It's been a week since the last session. So, let's dive in and see what the hell's going on. I am falling apart, it's very true. I kid you not. I've got a problem with my left knee that comes and goes. Now my right ankle's giving me jip. Whatever next, people? Whatever next? Should I just retire now? Should I just retire on the top? Retire on top? I think we're playing in the People's FA Cup again this year. I think it's been renamed. What's it been renamed as? It's been renamed to something else, and the prize is going to the Euros to see England, I think in their first match or something like that. Although, if we do make it past the local round into the regional finals, I can't play in them because I'm off to Edinburgh for a bloody stag do. So I'm just I'm parking that to one side this year. Right, okay, so hello and welcome. We are once again back with Cenred, the seducing King of England. Yes, indeed we are. With his many children and bastards too. I dread to think how many actual children he's got, but we won't dwell on that fact right now, because he's a holy man. You know, these are all hearsay and rumours. Yes. But to start the session off, I thought I'd show you. I'm not using it because there's no alcohol to put in it just yet, and I can't tarnish it with poxy juice. So, you know, one day when I'm feeling a bit more frisky, I'll put some alcohol in it. But I went to Comic-Con on Saturday just gone, And I bought the Witcher series. I bought the entire Witcher book series, like 8 books or something. Bought the entire set so that I can read them in the copious amounts of spare time that I have. But I will read them at some point. And even if they just sit on my bookcase, proudly there, like an ornament, that's not bad. That's not bad. So anyway, I got the books and I got some fudge, as you do, you know, food, and very nice, tasty fudge. Took a few photographs with some people, Transformers props and stuff, and the robot from RoboCop, the evil thing in RoboCop, the first one. I can't remember what it was called now. The OCP machine thing. There's supposed to be a Johnny Five there. Short Circuit, didn't find that. There was supposed to be Knight Enthroned there. Didn't see that. Saw a few famous people. Didn't get any autographs or anything, because you have to pay money for that, and I'm very stingy in time when it comes to these things. But I stumbled across a store that was selling a load of Game of Thrones things, and one thing caught my eye, and I thought, oh yes, I like the look of that, because I do like a bit of drink every now and then, and I do like mugs, and I also like glasses as well. I've got some crystal glasses that I use for my Morgan Spiced and my other rums and stuff, and yeah, I purchased for myself this little bad boy, a Game of Thrones goblet. Yeah, there you go, see? There you see there? A few different patterns and stuff. Very nice. Very nice. So this is now hereforth not a Game of Thrones goblet. No, it is the holy goblet of House Johansson, which we will raise, hopefully with some alcohol in it, to many victories to come throughout the rest of the series. So there you go. It's very nice. For the meantime, it'll sit next to my Iron Throne replica over there. I've got an Iron Throne replica that I got last Christmas. It'll sit next to that for now, until I got some lovely wine to put in it. But yeah, I was quite pleased with that. Got it for 20 quid. £20 it was. And then I went to another stall about an hour later. The other stall was selling it for £40. How can you justify, in the same convention, one person selling it for 20, another person selling it for 40? How on earth does that happen? Yeah. No, but yeah, we should have maybe had something like this for the Cobbler series. This would have been quite famous, the goblet of poison wine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to christening this. I'll probably christen this on a live stream at some point. The first proper drink from this, but I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol in the week, and it is a weekday today, and I did drink a lot of alcohol on the weekend, so I'm kind of teetotal at the minute until at least Saturday. Right then, so that's my goblet of fire. Let's crack on then with important matters. Important matters being Bulgaria. I've had a quick look before the session started. There's nothing changed really since the last session. There's no housekeeping to do for a change. Everything is pretty much steady away in the country of England at the moment. We can't do anything with our daughters and sons that aren't married. But what we can do something about is this little urchin here. This little Muslim, Islamic, Sunni, this child here who's he's only 6, bless him. It's not his fault, is it really? His father converted to Islam. But nonetheless, he can't remain in power. He can't remain in power. So, given that there is a child ruler, that is good news for anybody that has a weak claim that can be pressed, because it can be pressed in these circumstances. Italy is far more important, I agree, but at this moment in time we can't do anything about Italy because there is a king in charge who cannot be ousted at the moment because we only have weak claimants and we have nobody with a strong claim to press, and we don't really want to involve ourselves with little holy wars, with little duchies here and there. Nah, we'd much rather, with our ambitious nature, be known for a sweeping victory. Sweeping victory, yes. So we are going to head to Bulgaria instead, as a kind of a way to warm ourselves up. You know, we'll get warmed up in the art of warfare, and then once the time is right for Italy to fall, we'll be ready to strike out. We can't crusade on Italy because there is a crusade limit every 30 years, and we can't conquer the crusade until the year 1000. Any holy wars that we have with this guy, well, they're papal wars, and as I said, they're only for duchies, so we're not interested in that. Not interested. With Italy, we're just got to be patient. We're just got to be patient. Good things come to those who wait, you see. Anyway, so Bulgaria then. Well, it doesn't seem to have reset. It still says 1100. We'll see. We'll see. I can't request one. I can't target anybody. I can't ask for it. The counter says 1100, so I'm assuming it's correct. But if one is called before then, well, happy days. So yes. Have we invited the guys over, or did we not invite the guys over? I had a little tinker off camera to see if this worked, because I was a little bit skeptical about certain things. It did work, and I'm trying to recall whether or not I actually brought the people over before the session ended, or whether I have to do it now. No, I think I have to do it now. Right, okay, so there's a couple of weak claimants to the Empire of Bulgaria, and one of them, rather conveniently, is Catholic. Which could cause an issue because it's a mostly Orthodox place previously, and there's going to be religious difference between the Emperor if he does indeed take the old throne. He's a lunatic also. He's a bastard. I mean, all of these little things probably will mean that he probably won't rule very long in Bulgaria, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping that if he doesn't rule long, then perhaps somebody Orthodox will oust him. I ain't concerned. So putting the lunatic on the throne is one option. Another option is to put the woman on the throne. I'm thinking that the Emperor is open succession. Open succession? What on earth is open succession? I've never heard of that. So, line of succession, open. What does that mean? I don't know. But anyway, the trouble with the woman is she's got cancer. The trouble is, she's got cancer, so she's not going to last very long. She's not married. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for her. So we're not overly stoked about inviting her over. So yeah, it's going to be the Catholic guy. It's going to be the Catholic bastard lunatic that we are putting on the throne of Bulgaria. The most powerful descendant inherits all. Interesting. So who is here descent? He's... oh my god. So technically speaking then, this is worth bearing in mind now. He's part of the Arpad dynasty. And the Arpad dynasty is currently in power because... let me get my bearings here. Let me get my bearings here. Yeah, this is House Arpad as well. So if the lunatic Catholic bastard emperor is ousted or is killed, it goes to the most powerful descendant, which could well be another Muslim then, right? Which means that our efforts will be in vain. So who's this guy? Let's have a look. See, he's Muslim. He was not. He was what? He was pagan. So he converted. He died. Did he die? No, he didn't die. These are all Muslim. She's not. He's not. So we've got a right old mix. Catholic, Muslim, bloody Orthodox. What a family. 37 living members. You've got a few here. Marry him first. I'm concerned. Is there a way to tell? It'll be his descendants then. Ah. I'm thinking that if we put him on the throne and he ends up becoming a cropper, I'm thinking it's going to go back to this guy, or maybe even him, which is no use, not ornament to us, because they're both Muslim. These people also rule Hungary. Yes, they do, actually. Which line are you from? He's from the Zolta line. The King of Hungary would inherit. Really? If we have no kids, then it would go to the King of Hungary then. Is that what you're saying? If he's Catholic, he won't have open succession. Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. The many twists and turns. This is why plans need to be made. This is why you need to think about things carefully. It's very easy to jump in with 2 feet. So if he takes over as a Catholic, then I'm assuming it would resort to what? Agnatic, cognatic, gavel kind, or some sort of standard, more standard succession. At which point, it'd go to who? If he has no children, it'll go to. I don't know who it'd go to. What a complicated affair. It goes down, right? Find him a nice young wife. Yeah, well, obviously we're going to do that. We need him to have children as quickly as possible. Find him a nice, young, very lustful wife. That's a good start for 10. Maybe a Johansson daughter. Do we wish to get our daughter embroiled in this affair? Our daughters aren't of age, and we need him to have a child quickly, ideally, to prevent any further issues. We don't want our efforts to be in vain and for some other Muslim of the family to take over because of a succession law change. So we need to ensure best opportunity for him to pass it on to his own children. So I'm thinking a lustful, young wife. It seems like the best option. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the session off by inviting this claimant to court as a first step. See these guys, right? Who are these random Joes? See, not interested. False religion. Is he a Muslim? No, he's not. Right. Anyway, where are we? Sorry about this, people. Sorry about this. Okay, let's go for claimants. Let's go for Ostromir, the mad lunatic man. Oh yes, come forth to my court, and in the meantime I'm going to find you a very, very, very lustful wife. Because I'm a very good person. I'm a very good person. You know, you come to my court, I give you a nice wife. What more can you ask for? What do you want in return? I want absolutely nothing in return. Whatever gives you an impression that I'm doing this for return. Preferably Catholic would be nice. There we go. So let's see, what candidates have we got available here for our good friend Ostromir? Let's have a look-see. Right then. So she is French. Not a good start, is it? Sorry, any French people out there, but we just never seem to have any luck dealing with you in computer games. She's patient, she's lustful, she's deceitful, she's kind, she's zealous. She's 16. Like that. Zealousness, Catholic religion, going over there, that will give her a good sort of base to work with. Working towards converting the place to Catholicism. It's a hard task. But if anyone can do it, a zealot can do it. So come on down. Come on down, my dear. I'm sure you're going to have a real good time with our lunatic friend that we're about to introduce you to. So it's like the 1990s. Blind date. Cilla Black. That's marvellous. Right, let's go. I am going to slow it down to 2 speed though. Because what's going to happen? Here she comes. So she comes first. Stop it. Come on, hurry up. Where's the other guy? He's just chewing the fat. He's just thinking about things. Why should I go all the way to England? Is there a particular reason? You know what? Yeah, let's go. I'm a lunatic. It seems like the right thing to do. Right, okay. So they are both here in my court. It's a good start. Let's go and see our new friend, Ostromir and Elodie. Oh, don't get me started on those kind of apps. Holy cow. Right. Arranged marriage. Yes. To Elodie. Good. Good, wholesome, lustful woman. Religious to a certain degree. You know, zealous. She'll make an honest man of you. Go forth. And have lots of babies. Very quickly. And if you do that, I'll give you an empire. Deal? I mean, come on, what kind of a deal is that? What kind of a deal is that? Impregnate your wife, have a healthy child or two, and I'll give you an empire. Not a problem. Have you got any oysters? You got any blue pills? I'm on it right away. Right. Weak claims can be pressed now, you see. And the weak claim that we are looking at is, of course, this one right here. So, I think it's. I think you get it's like bullseye in the 80s. Boom, boom, in one. In one is a speedboat. No, in 2 a lustful wife. Look at what you could have won, but you lucked out, my friend. You lucked out. No lustful wife for you. Instead, we've got a hair-lipped hunchback wife instead. Right. Okay, let's be serious, people. Let's be serious. This is a serious situation. We're about to topple an empire here. The plan is, this guy has got, what, 3,300 troops. He's not very military strong. He's also not got a lot of money for mercenaries. He's also not got any allies. So he is stranded on a desert island without any food, without any form of escape. He's a sitting duck, as the saying goes. So now is the perfect time to strike. We're going to call forth the Byzantine Empire to this war. They have started a war against the Pechenegs, from what I can remember. So he's already waging war against quite a host. The Pechenegs aren't any kind of shrinking violets here. They seem to be quite competent. It is a Khan that has access to 9,000-10,000 troops, including allied troops. I mean, that's quite an undertaking. So the quicker that we can invite him to this war to help us, the better chance we have of his troops actually doing something rather than going up here, for instance. So the question is, how many troops do we take over? Do we take over 10,000? Which is essentially our entire force? Do we take over maybe 5? Hoping that the Byzantines do a number on the initial army first, and we just come in with with 5,000 men and just mop up a few sieges? Do we wage the war, ask the Byzantines to join the war, sit back and see what they do first before committing? These are all questions that I'm asking my esteemed war council. No half-hearted attacks. Oh, come on. Half-hearted is best, right? Half-hearted is... It's not... I wouldn't even call it half-hearted. I'd call it confident. We're confident we can topple an empire with just half our force, as a show of strength. This is not even half our troops. If you can't handle it, Bulgaria, take note, Italy, when we come down to your lands with our full host. Yes. So, the first thing, and gold, lives, yeah. The first thing we're going to do, I think, obviously, we have to declare the war. There's no issues, there's no question about this not happening. This has to happen. We haven't set these wheels in motion for no reason, and now is the best time to strike. So we are starting this war. We are claiming Bulgaria for our lunatic friend. We can call forth our allies, and this is the first tester actually, because they're not necessarily guaranteed to join. They are highly likely to join, but they're not guaranteed, so let's see if they do, and then we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. But Bulgaria, they're okay. Oh, so the humble crusader Cenred, may you live in harmony and contentment. Of course, I will honour my obligation and answer your call to war. Get in there first. He could have asked us to help him out against the Prussian eggs, but no, we got in there first. You help us quickly. I'm sorry, I'm first. Okay. I mean, don't let it be known that I am not a man of my word. Okay, so he has started. He has joined. So what we're going to what we're going to do, just for maybe a couple of weeks, is just to have a quick look at what happens here. Ooh. So he's got one army already so close to their land. This is pretty much all of their force. If this army beats back these guys... Ooh, and he's also got quite a bit of troops up there. Then I think 5,000 will be more than enough, because they'll have nothing left. So move your spy master to Bulgaria. Is there a fog of war here? I mean, I can see everything at the minute. I mean, there's nothing lost by doing that, I suppose. Anything I can help him with in his endeavours? Yeah, we're just conversing. Yeah, thank you for joining our war against the Bulgarians. Of course, you stand to profit as well. How about anything I can help you with? Anything that you want any assistance with? Oh. Well, when this music starts, this means it's time for action. This doesn't mean it's time to sit on your throne and do nothing. Shit. Hang fire. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. Goodness me. It's my friend, but she can't half gab, you know what I mean? I said, I've got to make this call quick, I'm busy. Oh, yeah. Right, anyway. Plans are made. Plans are afoot. And where were we before we were interrupted? We were assessing the situation in Bulgaria. That's what we were doing. Intense music for a phone call. I missed my favourite music as well. That's bloody ticked me off more than anything. Won't come around for ages now. Right, anyway, so we were just going to wait to see what the Byzantine Empire did in relation to the Bulgarians' force here. I think they will be amassing their troops. Ooh. It wasn't the Byzantine Emperor calling, no. It was the Pope. He's taken note of what's happening here and he approves. He approves. But he did say, for heavens above, don't forget Italy. I told him. It's under control, my holiness. Don't worry about it. Right, so Basilius Demetrius was more than happy to talk to me about his struggles and aspirations, because I'm a counsellor. I'm a guy that listens well. Can relate to many people. That was my father's best trait, his ability to relate to people. He's a people person. People hung on his every word. There's a little bit of that in us. Not as much, but there's a little bit of that. But he does have questions, which requires us to think. But this is indeed wonderful. His questions are, where's your armies? They're coming. We're halfway across the sea. We are coming, trust me. Peasant result in Lothian. Are you kidding me? Oh, blasted not at a time like this. Are you kidding me? Lordy lum, 2,000 men. Okay. We can deal with that quite easily, it's not a problem. It's just going to delay us slightly. Let the Duke of Lothian handle it. If I had any faith in the Duke of Lothian, I probably would do that, but I have no faith in him. Let's see where this goes. Just come on. Where are you going? Are they going to the Pechenegs, or are they coming down? I think they're besieging the Pechenegs here. You've got to be coming down. You've got to be coming down. Where are you going? Oh, he ain't coming down. He's not coming down. Right, okay. That's fine. Unless they're amassing their troops and wait. We're not going to rely on the Byzantine. Oh, but they're our allies in the war, right? Can't we do that kind of diddly-do thing where we, like, direct our allies to hunt the enemies? They cannot currently assist you because they are currently busy with their war for Crimea. Ah. Of course you are. Of course you are. Apologies about that. I mean, who am I to you know what? Mr. Duke of Lothian, how many men do you have, sir? How many men do you have? You have not a lot. Oh, for God's sake, you incompetent moron. Incompetence. Incompetence. Don't you just love it? Right. We only have 102 boats. So we can take no more than 10,000 men. If we raise our entire troop number, we raise about 9,500 men. So is this revolt just against the Duke of Lothian? Peasant revolt for Lothian. It is the Aethel Siege of Peasant Revolt of Lothian. He's diligent, he's kind, he's proud, trusting a peasant leader. He's actually not that bad. He's a low-born noble. A low-born noble? Makes no sense. He's a low-born. This guy is charitable, ambitious, depressed, diligent. House of Dunbar. It's against me. He wants independence. Peasant revolt for Lothian. Oh, it's against me. It is against me, you're right. Let him win, then vassalize him. No. We don't let peasant revolts win when it's against us. No, we do not do that. Okay. I'm thinking... I don't think we need the entire of our vassal troops, and it's a long way to go. If we raise our personal levy, we're looking at 2,000 men, 3,000 men. We take her troops because we don't care about her. That would be 3,700 men, and we go for some mercenaries. Here, where's the Scottish band? The Scottish band. That'll be fine. That'll be very close to 6,000 men, without using our vassal troops. Other than her, we don't care about if we take her off. And I think that'll be ample. I think that'll be quite ample. 6,000 men, including some mercs, to deal with this little situation down here. I think that's probably fine. I have holy orders. Yes, I do. But will they join this war against the Muslim? Will they definitely join? Because if so, I'm bringing forth the Knights of Santiago. Huh. No question. Bring forth they will. Oh boy, this. Oh, let me just. I'm just going to save it just in case. I don't like reloading anyway. But if they don't join, I'm going to be kind of peeved off with that. But we can hire them anyway. Oh, that's good news. For the cost of a bit of piety to hire them. Oh, that's good. That's good. And they're all heavy troops as well. Oh. Holy hell. Right, so we can't use them for this war then, can we? We can't use them for this war because this is not a religious war, right? So we'll smash this army first, then we'll use them. I think that's the plan. Right, okay. Let's do this, folks. For this war here, we are going to raise the entire country's troops just because I want to lose as less men as possible. So I don't really want to sacrifice my own if I'm using my own personal levy in the war for Bulgaria, I don't want to deplete that personal levy against the peasants. So we should really use the levy of many of our vassals instead. So we'll use vassal troops from across the land. 130. Wow. Bloody poor efforts here. Where's Somerset? He'll have a few, won't he? 1,000. What's that? 1,000, 1,900. A couple more. Essex. And Kent. Why not? Let's just go for the whole hog here. So we'll just deal with this little situation up here, which shouldn't take us too long. And oh, look at that, 1% bonus peasant result. Meanwhile, down here, what's happening in Bulgaria? He's off up here in the Peasants. Oh, I can't wait to smash these goons. I can't wait! Come on. Come on, people. March quickly! Oh, they're suffering attrition as well. Oh, it's a shame when that happens, isn't it? Right, so, it wants to kill Duke Beatmar. Ooh! Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Our nephew, the son of my dead brother, seeks to kill the heir to the Kingdom of Wales and the heir to the Kingdom of England. I wonder why. I wonder why he's doing that. Would he end that plot if we asked him? Maybe I may not be forced to. He would. He would. Should we ask him to end that plot? Of course we bloody well should. It's ludicrous. What sort of all plots? I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone. Just bear with me. I don't know how I'm not missing something here. A lot of WhatsApp messages. What's going on? Am I missing a trick here? Okay. That's fine. Are we moving? Oh, shoot it! I was supposed to unpause it whilst I was checking. Never mind. Of course you do. Indeed. Indeed, yes. In fact, you were plotting as well? Who were you plotting against? I don't know what these people are doing. Hang on a second. There we go. Just move myself a bit, you know. Oh, Princess Cecilia requires my diligent court chaplain. Right, we're not going to be personally involved with this fight. There's no need for us to personally be involved here. 3 commanders. Yep, that looks fine to me. Get up there and deal with this as quickly as you possibly can, please, because I really have things to do. And in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to also raise now our personal levy, just to prepare for our trip to Bulgaria. Our sightseeing tour, our magical mystery tour to Bulgaria. It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be a royal hoot. And you, my dear, you can give me all of your troops, because I don't care what your opinion is of me. I'll take them, and for as long as I flipping well please. Right. So hopefully this will deal with the situation very quickly. Defeat. You want to see defeat? I'll show you defeat. Very crushing defeat. As we just walk on by. La la la. Is that a battle I hear in the distance? Not a problem. Right. 4%. We are winning for Bulgaria. We've not even done anything yet. Such is our power. Right. Peasant revolt has ended. This man is imprisoned. He did dare to rise up against me personally, and as a just king, we need to execute him. Don't be harsh. Why not? He's a peasant leader. He's a peasant man. He rose up. He's zealous, though. He's repenting. He's diligent. He's kind. He's repenting for his sins, is he? He's repenting for his sins. Exile him. I know. It's too... we execute. Release. Ransom for 10 gold. He can't afford it. There's no exile here. Send to Holy Order. He can't. Send to Holy Order. Oh! Send to Holy Order. In fact, you can go to the Knights of Santiago, because we're going to use their services, and who knows, maybe you can put your services to our cause. So sending them across to the Knights of Santiago. Look at that. I like that. We lose 50 piety from releasing a prisoner. Doesn't matter. There you go. See you on the battlefield, my friend. I'll show you how to win a war properly. What the hell are all these messages? Am I pressing the right button? No, I'm pressing caps lock. I should be pressing shift. There we go. So a lot of people imprisoned, I think, from the war with the Byzantines there. Let's disband this unit. And there we go. Okay. So that's 3,800 men. And now we bring forth why? And why are you working for a sheik? What? King of Nidaros. He's pagan. What is the meaning of this? Flipping idiots. Right, we're going to have to use it. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. Which grieves me greatly because we're going to have to spend money now. Goodness me. Right, fine. Maybe there's a Catholic sheik. A Catholic sheik? Really? Really? Burgos. Right, how do you find a place? Where's Burgos? The Sheikdom of Burgos. Sheikh Garci of Burgos. He's Catholic. Okay, he's a Catholic guy. Who is he fighting against? He is defending against Emir Ghalib. In the Emir Ghalib of the 2-year Emirates War to revoke Asturias. Oh, why? Why put yourself to this mere child's play war when you could have been involved in something of great Catholic importance? One of the biggest victories of the Catholic known world, surely. Completely. Who's doing this? Bulgarian Orthodox revolt. That's a problem. Oh, so if this uprising is quicker than ours, what's going to happen here? Oh, what if they win before we do? What happens there? Defending against Strategos the Wise in Adrianopolitan Holy War for Moesia. Who knows what's happening here? All I know is we're going to move quickly. We've got to move quickly. Things to do. And it needs to get done quickly. Right, let's go. Military. Where's the Scottish band? Oh, we've been put to use as well. We're fighting for sheik such and such of flipping Italy. Don't you mock me. Scottish band. There we go. Come forth. Merge. Bring forth Edward. He's already there. Cenred. And Aethelstan, the bishop, the wicked bishop. Hello, Mr. Red Dawn. Okay, so we're up. We're up and running. Let's get the boats together and let's vamoose. Let's get ourselves moving. There's land to be won. Empires to topple. Raise the entire... How do you do ships only? Is it control? How do you do ships? Is it shift? There was a way to do ships only. Somebody remind me. How do you highlight ships? What's the hotkey for that? Control? Alt. Alt. It's Alt. It's fine. I'm fine. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. Right. Here. Hull. So 6,100 men should be ample. Should be more than ample. Once we get enough ships, we'll disband the rest. We don't want to be spending any money that's unnecessary. So disband them. Oh no, we don't want to disband them like that. Take them to port. Take them to port. Take them to port. Because if you don't take them to port, then they end up going all higgledy-piggledy. Okay, let's get you on the ships. And let's get the ships down here as quick as we flipping well can. Oh yeah, we're coming, boys and girls, we're coming. Oh, hang on! Look who's riding in! Look who's riding on in with 10,000 men! Woohoo! Action stations, my friends. Action stations, right. Disband. Very good. Disband. Very good. And we're off! We're sailing over the ocean. We're sailing through the Bay of Biscay, which is a very, very choppy sea. Cruised through here many a time. It's renowned for its choppiness. Looks like yeah, battle of who can start the slowest. But this is looking good. Although he's losing his own war here in order to help us. You could move your troops down if you wish, but if you don't, if you want to lose, that's fine. 12% in our favour, and we haven't even lifted a finger yet. This is the kind of war I like. Oh, oh, that's close. That's very close. This could be the deciding factor here. Let's have a look what he's doing. Where is he? Where's my little friend? 23% in favour of the Basileus. Going relatively well. Although he looks like he might lose this war. Holy cow. It's close. Oh, yeah. Before I sailed away to Bulgaria, of course we had to do what needed to be done to bring luck to ourselves. This is a way for us to bring luck. Yes, yes. Get a wife pregnant, get a lover pregnant, and it brings good luck to future endeavours, especially when you're sailing halfway across the known world. Right. This is Prince Aidwulf. We are trying to... Chest pains. We are trying to ensure that he becomes pretty good, because so far our two sons here aren't marvellous. We want a really good son to take over as heir to the Kingdom of England. So what do we reckon focus-wise? He's playful, conscientious and curious. What do we reckon? I mean, he's 12. His stats are already pretty nicely rounded here. What do we think? We can go for a diplomatic or a stewardship? Intrigue? We've never been ones for intrigue. I'm thinking diplomacy is his strong suit here. We've done stewardship in the past. It hasn't worked out marvellously. Let's try diplomacy for a change. I think so. Bugger it. Yeah, faulty kids. Okay, he's winning now. He's winning. This is a very, very good victory for them. Oh, that's a very good victory. Let's have a look at how many percentages that's given him. 86% now. Wow, that was like 50% war score or something. So he's fair play to the man. I mean, we probably owe him a goblet or something. He's smashing his own war without breaking sweat, really, and he still has time to send most of his force to assist us in our war. I mean, quite the alliance there. I think we've done well with our betrothal. I think we've got to give. Where is he? Where are we going? Where is he? Oh, here he is. We've got to give Cenred his dues for coming up with this little scheme. The Norse populace in Leeds have finally embraced Anglo-Saxon. Only just now? Wow. I didn't realise that it wasn't already Anglo-Saxon. Obviously it was clapped. What's happening here? Bulgaria! Welcome to England, my friends. What do you think of the place, all three of you? You want to break down the walls of York with 3 men? Well, I'll give you A+ for comedy value. Perhaps if we capture you, you can become our court jester. What is this foolishness? I mean, there's 9 galleys here. He might just lop out another 5 or 6 men. Let's see this. Come on, we've got to see. How many men spill out of these boats here? How many men spill out of these boats? Okay, for a sightseeing tour. York is known for its open bus tours. Very, very nice open bus tours. Are you coming? Don't keep me waiting. Oh, look at that. Ackfred, our good friend Ackfred has lost another... Oh! I think they put forth another one man, did they? No? How many men you got here? How many men? They put forward one more man. One more man. For a grand total of 4 men who have come to York just to check it out. I hear it's good over there. We're escaping Bulgaria. We're not here to lay siege to your walls. No, we are here to escape our ill ruler. That dastardly Muslim kid who's useless. Family vacation. Hello, Rob Stark, welcome. Right, so as you've just seen, King Ackfred of Italy has just lost Corsica, and suddenly, after that, boof, the Knights of Corsica raise up. The magnanimous Duke Betrayal II of Barcelona has donated the island of Corsica to the Knights of St. John, better known as the Knights Hospitaller. Very good indeed. Blessed are the Knights. It's a bit late now. We could have used them. The Knights of Corsica. No, they're already put to good use. So our friend Mr. Ackfred is getting whittled away. He's down to only 3,000 men right now. 3,000 men, which means he's probably ripe for the picking. Make it New York. They're going to knock over some bins, spray paint some walls and shout at old ladies. A gang of 4 Asbo kids. Revoke the Duchy of Sardinia. He's clinging on for grim death. He knows the end is nigh. He's just pulling stupid stunts now. Not quite as stupid as sending 4 men to the enemy's capital, Duchy, but still. Oh, and now a city as well. What a way to win yourselves, you know, win the hearts and souls of your people. Well, we need to smash the Bulgarian army, ideally. Would be nice. Technically speaking, who's controlled this? What would we be best doing? Oh, don't go away. Don't go away, Byzantium people. Where are you going? Would we be best off taking the capital? Take big holdings. Who is taking this holding? Adrianopolis. Viceroyalty. Whose sign is this? This is the Strategos the Wise. Take on the Emperor's domain counties. The capital is held by the revolt. If we take this from the revolt, that should be good, yeah? No? Duchy of Moesia. So this is all his duchy. This is probably his main duchy. So if I take that, that and that, that and that, take his 3 counties. In fact, take this first because it's badged. Attack a Christian revolt. What? Otton of the Italian revolt refused the retraction of the vassal prince bishopric, blah blah blah. Uh-oh. Italian revolt from a Christian man. Oh. Could we... Oh, hellfire! Look at that! We could overthrow. Just hang on. Hang on, Sonny Jim. Don't go anywhere. Don't die. I'll deal with it, Bulgaria, then I'm sailing right across to Italy. I'm going to help you out to overthrow this ruler. Hang on there. Don't die on me, son. In fact, I've got vassal troops. I've got vassal troops in England. I could be fighting 2 wars here. Oh my god, this is too much. This is too much. He'll absolutely die. That's a big revolt. Oh my god. Okay, let's be calm here. Let's be calm. The revolt has twice as many men. So this is the king. Pause this. This is the king. 2,200 men. The revolt might not need our help. That's 9,000 men. Yeah. He doesn't need our help. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but I wanna help. I want to be personally involved with helping out here. We could technically claim that we've won 2 wars against the Muslims, and that would really boost our standing, I'm sure. Right, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I did say it, didn't I? Before it happened, send 4 men. Send 4 men. Yes, I might do that. I might just send 4 men. Ships, go back, please, and just check 4 men over for me. Right, this is going to be a very slow war, I'm afraid. Hopefully the Byzantine Empire will maybe cut him off at the pass somewhere. Ah, that's the fog of war situation. Right, do you know what? Somebody suggested to do this earlier. Let's just scheme. No, build a spy network. Just kind of go up here. There we go. Oh, lovely! Look at that. We can see exactly what's happening. I can only imagine how Bjork Gifu must feel, as if being unable to publicly declare our feelings for each other was not enough. She must now lie about the fruit of our love. I must visit her. I can't visit her. It's dangerous right now. I'm in the middle of a flipping war, man. And also I'm going to not do that either. I think we're going to stop swaying him for now, because we already have him on side. We'll sway him a little bit later. And we've got our Chancellor doing his stuff down there. Right, okay. Kind of tempted to take my ships back, because we're paying upkeep for these. Quite a lot of upkeep, and we can just bring them back down when the war is finished, rather than have them wait around, costing us quite a bit of coin at the minute. So let's have a look. Retinue upkeep 8, mercenaries 157, levy upkeep. Are they costing us? Retinue mercenaries. Levy 81.2. I think they are. I think ships are expensive. What do we think? I think I should send them back. I don't think this war's going to be over very, very quickly. So, send you back. And we can bring you back when we're ready to go home. I think that's probably best. Okay. Your vassals are paying the upkeep of the ships. Ah, they are. Oh, so that's vassal levies raised too long situation then, isn't it? So even better. We'll still send them back anyway. Ah, I was just talking about you, buddy. Well done. Keep it up. Okay, we won't storm this, but we're probably going to storm the lesser holdings with the lower fort levels. Okay, so he seems to be distracted with his little war against revolts and stuff, so we're kind of just happily besieging here without any issue. The Byzantines want to come down and help out at any point, it would be nice. In fact, have you finished your war yet with the... Yes, you have. You have finished your war for the Peasant, so that means that now, with no war, we're going to direct him to hunt down enemies. Go hunt them down, wipe them off the face of this map, and we shall continue to besiege his homelands. Crimea is Greek. There it is, look. And soon this will be Catholic. Ho ho ho, yes. And soon this will be Catholic. And by the end of this session, the landscape will have changed significantly. And I'd like to think that we had a little part to play in that. A tinsy smidgen. Oh, look at that! Another cardinal. Another English cardinal. That makes 2 English cardinals now. Look at that. Getting a Catholic, getting an English Pope is probably a step too far, but it's a step in the right direction. Have I ever attempted to play at speed 5? No. No. I struggle on speed 2 when things are happening, let alone try to do speed 5. Are you mad? I have played on speed 4. It's just not my style. I like to see all the intricacies, and you miss things when you're going too quickly. The Byzantine Empire is killing the Christian revolt. He's got 15,000 men, he can do what he wants. Can do what he wants. I mean, that was not ideal, I suppose, but hey-ho. Catch the Bulgarians and string them up by the knackers. That's all we ask. There we go, he's caught him. He's caught him. This won't last very long. I'm thinking. I can take the capital now. You reckon? The war isn't finished, though. Victory! Victory, victory, victory. Huskarl training ground has been built in Leeds. Child acts of Cecilia, my quick, attractive Cecilia. I'm going to give you thrift. I'm going to give you thrift. Why? Because I think you could do... I think she could be quite good for a matrilineal marriage, Cecilia. If we can matrilineally marry Cecilia off as a quick, competent family member, that would be quite nice. I don't know who to at the minute, but we'll soon find out. How goes your war, child? 40% in favour of the revolt. Keep going. 13,000 men. No, 17. That was 17,000, right? Combined. No, it wasn't. Keep hunting down the enemy. This is good teamwork. I see no point in beating down the doors, really, just because it's just a loss of men for no reason. We'll win this war of attrition without any issue, unless our claimant dies. In fact, speaking of our claimant, have you had a baby yet? Have you had a baby yet, my friend? Where are you? Where is he? Hello? Why are you not ordered by opinion? What the hell is happening? What's happened to my opinions? Why are they not in order? Hello? Can you order yourself, please? Thank you. Oh no, Fred. Have you had any kids yet? Are you pregnant, love? No? No, you're the guy with the claim to Italy. You're the wrong person. Sorry about that. Where? Oh, it's here he is, Astronomir. Any kids yet, mate? No? Are you pregnant, love? No. Well, keep going. Come on. Chop, chop. Remember the deal? I'll give you the empire if you give me a bloody child. Outbreak of disease. Bloody hell. Founded the faction. Nice. Victory again, 75%. Nicopolis. We're coming. We've imprisoned a couple of kids. Oh, new pope alert, new pope alert. Let's check in with the new pope. Let's check it. Oh, I think we're gonna meet on the battlefield here. Technology, legalism. Thank you. Yep, here we go. This could be it. This could be the tipping point. They're lasting out. They're on the hill. They're fighting for all their life, but a Byzantine and English army, 20,000 men combined, come swarming upon them, surround them, and crush them into the dust. For the glory of Christendom. And we're suffering attrition. It's not ideal. How much? Jeez. There's not many men here. 91%. We only have to take one more piece of land. I think we'll be fine. Come on. I want us to have the last say. I want our... Where is the boy? Reigning in Cenred. He is reigning there. We can't capture that though. I want us to be the tipping point. I want us to be able to be the ones to tip the scales to 100%. %61%. We might still be able to get over here in time, you know. Okay, keep going. Right, I'm thinking we need to bring back our ships again, just because I didn't actually disband them. I took them all that way, I didn't even flip and disband them. Oh, man alive, you stupid imbecile. Right, carry on as you were. Carry on as you were. We're just giving them sailing practice. That's all we're doing. Just giving them a bit of sailing practice. You know, sail here, sail there. Here, oh, he's going loopy. This guy is going loopy. He's destroying duchies. I'm destroying duchies. I'm chucking stuff out the window. I'm killing women and children. I'll go down in a blaze of glory. You know the net's closing in, my friend, and there's nothing you can do about it other than throw your toys out the pram. Don't ever mess with Catholicism again. Right. Oh, Adelaide. My darling Adelaide. Religion for you. Hello, Dark Phoenix. Okay, another pregnancy. How? We are away on business. Maybe we brought her with us. Oh, good point. That's also good point. Well made. Let's see what's happening in Italy. I want to see. Put me here. Can we see? Never mind. Can't see much there. Doesn't matter. We'll see all we need to see when we land our troops and start smashing them into the ground. Right. Bulgaria is soon to fall. Yes! We have done it! King Cenred has personally led troops. There's been no melodramas. There's been no jewels, no dropping of holy relics, no stabbing in back and falling off horses drunk. Complete and utter competence for a change. Lost a few men to attrition, but nonetheless, an alliance well played, teamwork well executed, an empire wrested from infidels. And now we sail henceforth to Italy as quickly as we can to help them out to overthrow another Muslim ruler in Catholic lands. And then I think it's safe to say that we might just be remembered in history in a couple of thousand years' time. Remember that King Cenred, the history books will say, the man who unified England and Wales, the man who overthrew an infidel ruler in Bulgaria. Bulgaria was Catholic from henceforth here and in. Bulgaria will forever be Catholic. And, you know, have a hand in helping Italy as well. And overthrew a few Norse people to boot. Why not? Right, here we go, folks. Offer peace. Enforce demands. I'm sorry, child. Nothing personal. You do understand. Boom! It's over. We have won! And let's take a look. Who is ruling as Emperor of Bulgaria? It is this man, Ostromir, the usurper lunatic bastard guy. He's actually got a bloodline. Oh, it's Arpad, isn't it? Blood. Oh, hang on. Blood of Attila. Blood of Attila. Look at that. And blood of Arpad as well. Very good. What does his vassals think of him? They all hate his guts. I thought they might. Remember when Johan was considering having Cenred removed as heir because he had a bastard? Was that Cenred? Oh, it was! It's when we got wind of first got wind of the seduction focus, but we couldn't prove that he had bastard children, did we? We couldn't prove it. Oh, 71%. Let's not talk about figures here. Figures, calculations, it's not all about the minutiae. Not about that. We took down their capitals, counties and stuff, and we instigated it. We were the mastermind. He just was nearby because he was there, you see. We had to sail halfway across the flipping world to get here. We did come quite quickly. Yeah, I don't think it's looking good for him. The empire is now Agnatic Gavelkind, which means that I'm thinking... So we can see who's next in line. It's Teveli Zerindifi, who is Muslim. This was my fear. This was my fear. He has to have a child quickly, otherwise this was in vain. Who's this guy? This is a guy that we've just removed. He's third in line. Fourth in line's Muslim. Fifth in line's Muslim. Muslim. Ah, pagan. Right, okay, yeah. He's got a lustful wife though, so we can only hope and pray. I mean, we can't do everything for them, but for the time being, we've done what we can. It's now a mix of Orthodox Christian with a bit of Sunni Muslim here due to the rain. What a mishmash! What a mismatch of things. Multicultural Bulgaria. Right, well, that's fine. Kind of. Right. Oh, yes, apologies. Acfred of Italy was slain in personal combat. That was a crying shame, that was a crying shame. Unfortunately, his king, his son, King Buzan, has taken over, which seems to have ended the revolt, I think. No? Hang on a second. What's happening here? Where's the revolt gone? The revolt is still there, technically speaking, but it seems to have suddenly... It suddenly seems to have gone awry. What happened? What happened to you? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hang on. Hang on just a second. Child is in charge. We have invited across to our court Godufred. Weak claimant of Italy. Married, no kids. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? The other guy was better. The other guy was nicer. The other guy was nicer. What was he called? Adelmio. He's not married, right? Get married quickly, please. All is not lost. Indeed it's not. Goodness me. What on earth? Right, well we need to get home first. We need to get ourselves home. We are losing a lot of money here. Ended inconclusively. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. Are you moving, mate? Aidberg. A daughter. Oh, this is my granddaughter. Okay, what should we call her? This is my granddaughter. Iris. Brelina. Markle. Johan's first wife that was loyal, that died giving birth. Who was that? To you? Oh, Ailswith. Actually, it is my mother. Oh, that's a nice name. What a nice thought. Right, where's Ailswith? Constance? Damn and blast. E-A-L-H. E-A-L-H. Swith. Is that right? E-A-L-H. There you go. Ailswith. Named after my mother. Good. I like that. But a minute. Terrible. My eyesight's getting worse. Ankle, knee, now my eyesight. Whatever next. Oh, don't you worry about that. I have that under control. I have that in my sights, my friend. I have that completely in my sight. That's not good. Well, to be honest with you, if he gets overthrown and toppled, are we going to sail halfway across the world again? Oh, Helga! My darling Helga has died. It's okay. We'll get a newer model. It's fine. To the boats! We're dying of starvation on here. I think he should be fine. And this doesn't look like the kind of revolt that's... They are winning, though. How many men do you have? You've got like 6,000 men. You should not lose that. You should not lose that. So who's at war? Let's have a look who he's at war with here. Let's have a look here. This guy. Prince Zabolowski. How many men have you got? You've got pittance. Pittance. You've got pittance, man. We should not lose that fight. He is a lunatic, though. The revolt leader is Muslim. Keeping Bulgaria in the hands of the Christians is going to be quite the undertaking. The symbol isn't. What symbol? Is it not? This here. Is it this one? No, it's not that one, is it? It is, it's down here. This guy. Zapolsky? No? Zapolsky. Yeah. Whew. Well, once we get our troops back in England, we're going to take stock of the situation once again. And see what's going on. France appears to be in the middle of some kind of a war. French Germanic revolt. Everything is kicking off. Jesus. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Cenred. It's a long boat ride. It's a long boat ride. I need something to do. Expect me just to sit down here below decks for several weeks? No. Oh, this guy, the future king, is now known as the monk. Same moniker as Johann. He really is doing all he can to get his clutches on the throne, isn't he? And well, he's proven himself to be quite the prime candidate. Man, all these holy wars are ending. How on earth is this happening? How old are you? 11? We've got a little bit of time. Wow, he's really working hard, isn't he? Oh, you decided to name him yourself, have you? No, this is me. This is a bastard child, right? Attractive and quick. Holy cow. Oh, this is the first. Is this the first? No. This isn't the first bastard. It is. Is this the first bastard child that we've had that's been outed? I think this might be the first. I seem to be. All these are proper born children, right? All the other children that were bastards were on the mother's side. They went to the mother's side. They didn't appear on our tab here. Right, where's my lovers? We denounced all the other ones, yeah. So why didn't they come across to my side? Why did they all go? Oh, it's because we denounced them, that's why. We denounced them, yes indeed. Denounce the child. And then they disappear. That's right, that's right. Denounce. I don't know what you're talking about. It's got your eyes. Oh, bloody hellfire. How's the hell got my eyes? What's wrong with you? It's got your gurgle. What do you want? I'm almost home. You couldn't ask for this when I was back nearby? The Marquis of Byzantine. I don't think he's going to need our help in a revolt. He had like 20,000 men. What's going on? Ooh, it might be a big revolt. What? What? 53,000 men? How is that possible? How on earth is that at all possible? No way. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not coming. Think I'll pass on that one. Didn't get the letter. Didn't get the letter. What are you talking about? What letter? What? Right, let's just take a breather here. Oh, there's a bit of a war here. My son is in a war, defending against Gladys, Glinsing revolt, and that's, oh dear. Well, he's gonna have to show his mettle, isn't he? He's gonna have to test his mettle. If you can't beat back Gladys, my friend, she's got more men than him. We got shipwrecked on the way. Yeah, we lost all our senses. Okay, so there you go. What have we achieved? Well, we have, for the time being, converted Bulgaria to a Catholic ruler, but we really don't hold out much hope for him because he happens to be losing against the lowly count revolt at this moment in time, and he's not having any kids with his wife for some strange reason. Perhaps he just, I don't know. Does lunatic take away from fertility? No. Vassal opinion? Doesn't look very good for him, does it? Realm tree, nobody likes him. He's got Muslim claimants queuing up at his doorstep. I want to really see this 53,000 men army that suddenly just appeared out of nowhere. Is that a glitch? How is that physically possible? I mean, the 53,000 men haven't arrived yet, but we cannot A, go schlepping down here again, and B, even begin to contest with the amount of troops that these people have. So I'm sorry, but it's just not possible. Why are we paused? Not a clue. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a quick look at a few various little things here. Increased council power. Holy hell. We probably don't need the alliance anymore. Well, it's going to be overthrown. We probably don't. We were really hoping for that alliance for Italy, and Italy isn't done yet. Italy isn't done. He's getting stronger and stronger as time progresses here. Okay, so I'm thinking about the Italy situation. Okay, so money's a bit of an issue at the minute. We can actually get some holy troops that would fight for us in the war. But we've already got issues with vassals, levies being raised too long. It's not really hampering us too much, given the opinion situation. Okay, I will now visit her. I'm back home, ready to rock and roll. Check the retinue out. Retinue situation. Can we get more retinue? Not yet. Okay, so how's good old little Aidwolf doing? He's cynical. Ah, well, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. How has he got cynical? How has that happened? He's betrothed to Duchess Laura the Tenacious of Aquitaine. The Duchess of Aquitaine. Okay, she's got lover's pox, which is not ideal either. Typical Johansson male look with women. Good to see it's still going strong. That's fine. Let's have a quick look here. Council members. Let's take some technology while we can from this place. Yeah, that'll be fine. So Johansson curse. So Johansson something. Okay. We can actually change a law. Late administration law we could go for. We could change an obligation if we wish as well. Could abolish the council if we wanted. Improve keeps, I think. Was it improve keeps or was it construction I was going for? It might have been construction. Are there any downsides to late administration? I don't know, personally. Okay, so we've got an issue here. Increased council power. So we could really... Oh, I've used my bloody spy master now. We could probably have done with trying to dissuade a few people from being in this faction. So who is this? This is the Earl... Mercia, my son, Cornwall, my nephew, and Northumberland. So... Still not strong enough to fire, so I'm not overly concerned. Kingdom, Duchy, let's get rid of that for a second. And that, I'm aware of those, thank you. Unlanded sons, yes, well, what I'm going to do right now. Righteous imprisonment, there's lots of these. Soon to be gone, that's fine. And dangerous factions, right, that's fine. So, the consensus seems to be no issues. Oh, well actually, will the council go for it? Ah, council not happy with that. We need 1, 2, 3. We probably need 2 people to come round to our way of thinking. So we'd have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. Request council support. Yes, we will owe him a favour. And we'll go for the court chaplain as well, I think. These are the weakest people, I suppose. So council support from those 2, and then we'll go for late feudal. One person is voting, so with 2 plus mine, that should be enough. So let's go to the old law change. So now we have 3 on foot. I asked 2 people, right? Has somebody else now changed their mind? Oh, I think I've asked one of them who was already voting for me, I think. Is that what you meant? So, Eastman of York. Yeah. The court chaplain was the court chaplain was already a loyalist. He was already voting for me. I think it was the chaplain. That's fine. Just making sure, you know. Plus, he's our court chaplain. Doing him a favour? Not a problem. Not a problem. Eastman, you come across as well, please. So how goes it here? Seems to be a lot of... The Children's Crusade! Ah, my ankle. News has reached us that a boy from Coruña has received a vision from the Holy Ghost, compelling him to pick up arms, gather the true followers of the Christ, and lead a crusade against the infidels who desecrate the sacred soil of Jerusalem. The boy has gathered many followers among the peasantry and has embarked on a great journey to reach the Holy Land. Hello, Chris. Claiming that the sea itself will open at his passage. Definitely support. May God show him the way to victory. Oh my God. What's happening? What's happening? How do we support it? What do we do? Are we going to get an option? The kids are doing more work than the Pope. Oh yes, we forgot there's a new Pope in town who likes us. He's actually a young-looking Pope. He's only 44. Pope Urbanus II, who is gregarious, honest, trusting, yet wrathful, mastermind theologian. This doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bad at all. Cardinal Flavio. We seem to have lost a cardinal from the ranks. For Jerusalem! So, they're going down here into the big swath of green. Is that wise? Who owns this? This guy. Sultan Unyjur the Holy of the Ikashahidid Sultanate. He's got 12,000 men. No alliances, but many non-aggression pacts. It's 54. Ikshadid. Okay, so we'll keep our eye on whatever crops up as a result of that. I've not come across this before, so I don't know what the hell is happening. Oh, he's got two wars now. Peasant revolt for Bakau. Bulgarian Revolt League Independence War. Okay, that's gone. That Emperor is now in control of that. You would hope so, wouldn't you? You would seriously hope so. Any kids yet? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Donate as much as possible. Where? How? Right, let's vote for the... There we go. Events will pop up. Right, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. I mean, I'm out of coin at the minute, but we'll do our best. We are zealous and holy and all that. We'll have to hang fire and see what happens. So in terms of the land, then, let's have a. The landscape is looking a bit battered and bloodied, isn't it? It really is. It's getting closer, though. That's got to be really close. It's probably one cross away. Close but no cigar. What about, she'll be too young. The youngest one. The hell was that? King of Croatia. Oh, my daughter-in-law. Who are you again? Oh, hang on. Just a minute. Just a minute. Cenred's wife. No. Okay, hang on. Bjorknoth's wife? Bjorknoth's wife. Oh, okay. Bjorknoth's wife. Died of cancer. Who are you again? Exactly. I'm getting old now. I'm 41. I'm not quite as quick as I used to be on the old Guess Who front. Oh, little Photius. My bastard child? That's somebody's bastard child? My wife's bastard child. Ah, yes, I knew he was a bastard. Can we send him away to a holy order? The Grand Master, Knights of Catalania, Calatrava. Corsica's a far away. Santiago. Teutonic, I like Teutonic. You go to the Teutonics. Flees. Why would you flee, you moron? He's fleed. Has he fleed? Has he fled? I think he fled. What a cowardly dog. Curses. Right, okay. So it's only piety I've wasted, you flipping child. Get rid of him. Right, okay. So, Bjorknoth is the, yeah, he's the Duke of Gluinsing. I didn't recognise him with his helmet on. He's of his own. He can arrange his own marriage now, can't he? He's a duke. He's his own man now. He can do as he pleases. Prince Aldrich. Right, this is another attempt. Let's go holy. Let's hedge our bets. So we've got you going holy. We've got you going diplomacy. Aidwulf. Aldrich. One of you do something decent. Come on, one of you turn out good. That's all we ask. Not too much to ask, is it, for one of you to be semi-competent? Okay, Prince Cenred approaches me with clothes stained with dirt and fire in his eyes. Would you do me the honour of bestowing a nickname upon me, my lord? You come here asking me to give you a nickname? Really? You deserve a good name. The Festive. What about the Dove? Oh, you'll get a nickname all right. The Burden. I have more important things to do with him. I want to give him a nickname. The Festive. How is festive flattering? Does he look festive? Temperate, wrathful, stubborn, chaste, ambitious and groomed? Is he a burden? The Dove. My little dove. He's had 2 kids. How are you? Oh, in fact, I might... Oh, so she picked up the genius trait. Look at that. I didn't notice that. Said Ailswith, named after our mother, of course, my granddaughter, she actually did pick up the genius trait from her mother. Pity it couldn't have been the Cenred, isn't it? It's a shame. Never mind. Festive. You're all thinking he wears crazy sweaters. Flipping festive. Good grief. Prince Cenred the Festive. Always up for Always up for a carouse. When we're in charge with him, he's going to become a gregarious carousing swine. Is he good with... is he good with... is he hell? He's not even... His diplomacy's rubbish. He's no sooner festive as I am an elf. Maybe it was an ironic nickname. Fabricated claim on the Kingdom of Wales. Good luck with that. You will be... we need a festive king. Nominating for king. Good. Oh, this is little Aidwulf. This is our next child, who we are grooming. Sensible choices, great capacity for self-restraint. Just. Or temperate. Well, we lost temperance, so we're hardly one to preach it. So we'll go for just instead, because we're still just, and that's an honourable trait to have. Did he get just? I think it was a percentage chance, was it? He didn't get just. That's damn. Okay, so we've reached. I'm just trying to kind of allow a bit of time to pass, a bit of stability after the war with Bulgaria. Get a few more coins in the old coffers, and then look to what we want to do next. I mean, Italy is under a regency, and we do have a weak title claimant, but as time passes they get stronger. Do we have the energy to go forth once again down to a land far away to wage war, this time without an ally to help us? For the same kind of situation as we've got in Bulgaria, if we put a Catholic on the throne, are we going to end up in a similar situation where they're beset on all sides by Muslim claimants? I mean, he's lasted a year. Aidwulf, gotta be ambition. They hate us for it. They hate us for it, but we have to instill it in them. No question about it. You need to be ambitious. Ambition is the key. Do not aim low, but aim high. Here we go. The Children's Crusade. Donation time. This is what we've been saving for. To give to kids. Ever since the ragtag army of Johann... Oh hell. Oh hellfire. This is a sign, people. This is a most holy sign. The child who has come knocking for donation is named after my father, the most holy man to have walked this earth for many a year. Oh, this is a sign. This is a sign. I've received no shortage of complaints from Bishop Aidwine regarding how heretical this crusade is and how I should make an example of its young leader to prevent my subjects from falling to sinful ways. Voice of Jesus. This is not good. People think he's heretical. Temple people don't like him. But no, it is to us. It is for us to show them that this is the way. If he is successful with his crusade to Jerusalem, and we have offered our utmost support, this another string to our ever-growing list of bow. Another string to the bow. the ever-growing list of accolades that we are collecting right now. His brother is the king of what, Leon? Yes, it is for us to show these disbelievers that they are wrong. We believe in this child. Sponsor the crusade, providing him with as much help as we can afford. 25 piety. He likes us. Our bishop doesn't like us. I will have the guards beat them out of Leeds. Let us not concern ourselves with them. No! We shall provide as much help as we can afford. Go forth, child. And do you what you need to do. The Lord has spoken to you. Carry out his words. Who? Who are you? Aethelward of Leeds has left for the Child's Crusade. Aethelbuth. Who are these people? Oh! My lovers! Yes! I not only send them forth with coin, I send them forth with bastard children as well. Go forth, bastard children, join the crusade. Perfect way to get rid of them. I just love it when a plan comes together. Yes. Let it not be known that I have been skimpy. When you take Jerusalem, just remember I give you kids as well. Oh dear. Poor lover of mine was probably there. No, I don't know. They can't leave. They can't. Get off me, woman. It's good for them. They'll learn. They'll come back stronger. It needs to happen. The Lord has spoken through the voice of that child who was named after my father. I cannot overlook that fact. If he was called Fred, I would have sent the guards after him with big swords. Get out of my town! But he's called Johan. It's a sign. Okay. I don't know when the donations occur, but we don't seem to have lost money. We seem to have donated children, which is cheaper than donating money, I suppose. Maybe they'll come back for money later. We're not... We were once temperate. We're now not temperate. We are humble, though. Okay. Maybe we'll avoid that for now, then. I was thinking of maybe getting something constructed by a smith, but... Some new armour, perhaps, to help us in battle? Ah! The factions have died away. Apart from this one. Right, I think what we're going to do... Oh, and France has managed to sort itself out. So we've got a bit of stability once again in our land, in Europe, really. Bulgaria's still looking fine. Oh, look at that! Pregnant! Yes, get in. Keep popping them out, Sonny Jim. Keep popping them out. His levy size is increasing, which means his stability is increasing. I mean, nobody likes him still, but hey. Things are looking a little bit better than they were. Same can't be said for the Byzantine Emperor, who did help us out, and it saddens us greatly to see him in such trouble. It really does. But you must realise that we didn't get your message. Don't know what you're talking about. Down to 51,000 men. She's suffered a few losses. Young Aldrich is very easily satisfied and obviously lacking in ambition. That is not good enough. He should be more charitable. He can only be himself. No. If you cannot have ambition, then have charity. Charity is good. Okay, so yeah, okay, we've got some stability again now. We've got some stability. The old numbers. We're finally over 10,000 troops. The old levy size of the king. It's over 10,000. It's looking good. Right then. Ambition. Next plan of attack. What do we reckon, folks? What do we reckon? Oh, look at that. Winning down there. Not winning up here, though. Serbia, Croatia, Hungary. Are there still some Muslims in charge here? Yeah. Oh. She likes me. Seduction. Do you know what? That's a good call. In times of peace, if you cannot busy yourself with the matters of politics, intrigues and war, then busy yourself in the bed. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. Are we tracking this guy? We should track this guy and probably see what he's getting up to. Right, Italy. What we'll do, I think what we'll do, is we'll see if we can wait. Oh, he's got dysentery. Wouldn't it be a shame if he was to fall down dead? Be crying shame. Crying shame indeed. Yo, look at that guy. Okay. Ooh, he's raising up through this succession. Aldelmio. First, second, third. He's fourth in line. King of Serbia, who is Catholic, he's actually third in line. Catholic, second in line. So actually, unlike Bulgaria, where the situation is a bit more dire because there's a long succession list of Muslims to take over if he comes a cropper, here the succession line of the Muslims is much smaller. So I'm thinking that it's actually more viable to actually push a weak claim here and have it stick. Oh, look at that. It's not good, is it? It's not good. Oh, a bit of a play going on as well. We ain't going to tackle him in open combat, one-on-one at the minute. Wow, the Holy Orders, some of them have lost quite a few men. 5,000, look at that. 5,000 men. Goodness me. We'll wait to see what happens. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Before we start seducing somebody else. The Unmoving Sea. Johann claimed that the tides of the Mediterranean Sea would split open at the arrival of his army, allowing his warriors to cross unscathed and march all the way to the Holy Land. Unfortunately, the Lord did not fulfill the promise made to the young crusader. And now the large force of peasants and children languishes in Genoa, looking for a way to travel to Asia. Some of the less determined members of the Crusade have already lost their faith, but Johann remains strong in his conviction, persuading new, hopeless recruits every day. They could use more troops for protection. We've pledged troops some resources to help them buy passage. We pay 244 gold to grant them passage. Money for food. Pray they soon find passage. So, what is better? Troops or passage? Is it going in order of least helpful to most helpful? It seems to be going in that order, doesn't it? So troops for protection. Okay. So we send forth our troops. Bishop Wolfmar is no longer court chaplain. I think he's gone. Oh no, he died. Literally. At the same time that happened. That was kind of spooky. Right, okay. Bishop of Sherborne, come on down. I think we lack a court physician now, though. Yeah, let's go out for one. I'm going to speed that up a touch. A holy man came to talk about the matters of faith, but it soon became clear he'd rather an orthodox belief. Being a zealous defender of the church at all times, I believe I did the right thing when I gave the order to imprison a blasphemous pagan who dared criticize my faith and my church. What is going on? Who was imprisoned? Good work. What happened? What the hell was that about? Who have I imprisoned? Who's which random Joe? Have I put in my bloody I've got 3 people in prison here. Got it. Right. Prisoners. Aelfgith. No, he was the person that seems to have rooted out the zealot. I actually thought it was him we were imprisoning at first. Being the heir to the Kingdom of England, that would have been detrimental to his being voted for, and we would have voted for somebody else. It transpires that he was the one that brought it to our attention, ever more cementing himself as the next king, becoming monk, rooting out zealots. He's almost like bloody Johann, really, isn't he? Walking in the footsteps of Johann. Did he ever come across you? Did Johann ever teach you anything? Were you ever in Johann's company? Like a chip off the old bloody block, man. Yes, I was getting to that. She was supposed to be released, I think, after 12 years. We kind of forgot about her. The Duchess of who? Exactly. Which Duchess? Right, what do we reckon? She had to serve an extra 3 years for bad behaviour. 15 years she's been imprisoned. It's time for us to ransom her. Money's getting scarce. She served her purpose. She served her time. On her 50th birthday, near enough, we let her out. Exiling her is tyrannical. We're just. So that's not an option. So releasing, she's transgressed against us most heinously. We cannot afford to release. We cannot release her without punishment, without her paying something. So ransom it is. She gets her freedom. She can afford it. She funds England's helping the Child's Crusade. All round win. You can't revoke titles either. We already revoked the Essex title from her and gifted it to somebody down here. So it is a straight up ransoming, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with, because if she dares to raise up against me or cause me any grief whatsoever, then there will be no second chances. So she will be ransomed. Now, who is this guy? Leos? They were from the war over there with Bulgaria. Can they afford the ransom? Probably. They can't afford it, but I mean, we don't know who they are. Let them go forth. They've served their time. I accept, she says. 600 gold. We've got a bit of coin now. Alright. She actually likes us. She now likes us. Oh, thank you for releasing me. I was so foolish. Thank you. I grovel at your feet. No, there's no need. Just don't do anything foolish again. Okay? She looks terrible. Yeah. she's seen better days. She's seen better days, certainly. So I was court physician. We were still looking out for one. Right. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to see if I could kind of dissuade people from this faction, but would that be build a spy network? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's put him in leads and try it. So do we get to see the Crusade in action after all the events have fired? I hope so. Okay. So we've got a bit of coin to play with now. So we will put that coin into our capital. Or in Hull, one or the other. To start with. Let's have a look. Upgrading the keep is levy and garrison size. That's pretty handy. 275. I like that. So it's either a keep or an extra 6 ships. Upgraded keep here. It's not our primary city. Nah, keeping Leeds definitely. There we go. That'll do for now. Oh no, just the one keep. Just the one keep. And I don't need to... Nah, I'm not in a rush for those buildings to be built. A most skilled physician residing in a nearby village. Even though he lacks any formal schooling and supposedly is a raging alcoholic, the villagers swear that he has been able to cure any ailment afflicting them. This Yehudai of Kol could easily be persuaded to take up residence in your court. Who is he? He is Jewish. An Israelite. That so reminds me of the advert. Was it a song? It was a song, wasn't it? The Israelites. It was a song. But it was also the Vitalite advert theme. We can't hold alcoholism against him. He is zealous. He is. Are we anti-Jewish? I don't think we are really. I don't think we are anti-Jewish, to be honest with you. As long as he doesn't go preaching and doing anything too out there. As long as he respects our religion. As long as he proves himself a good court physician. I think it's bearable. And if it's a choice between that and our kids dying, I think we'll take this, to be honest with you. Many kids have been ill recently. Okay. Looks like the Emperor has won his little war against the revolt. This is first synagogue soon. 15 messages, all to do. Oh, of course she has. You could have predicted that, couldn't you? Oh, she's tipped it over 100%. Okay. I knew she was going to join that faction. I knew it. And so she starts. That vile woman. Right. Obviously hasn't fired yet. That's irksome, isn't it? Utterly irksome. That man is asking to be the king. He's the only one not supporting this charade. Isle of Man is prospering. So we've got the Mercia. Beertnoff. Cornwall. Cumbria. There's no Kent there, is there? Northumberland. Kent and Kent and Essex, I think, are the other two. Kent. Oh, you've grown up now. 16, yeah. Cynical, humble, greedy. Nice hat. And you're not on it in it either, I don't think. You know, ooh, goodness me, you're not the greatest of rulers, are you? And Wessex, I don't think so either. Young Santa. He's just reassuring vision. A hesitant seer. He's got a pet. He's even got a pet owl. I mean, come on, this guy would be the perfect king. I mean, look at him. He's glorious, isn't he? He's strong like Johann was strong. He's a crusader. He's zealous. He's chaste, humble. He has visions. He's a wizard. He's a wizard. Got a pet owl for his post. He's a good jeweler. His personal combat skills. He's good with money. He's also got religion on his side. It's not possible. You're a wizard, Bertnoth. You're a wizard, Bertmar. He's called the monk. God, my children are going to have to be super children to replace that man as the next king of England. It's like he's taking land for himself. Yep, he's revoking titles, he's taking land. You know what? This could be good, this could be bad. He's got 3 counties and an empire, 8,000 men. Alright, yep, a few people now in the green, not many, but a few. Look at, okay. Alright, look at that. He's got yeah, a bit more green there than there was. Still a lot of work to do, but our lunatic friend is working on it. He's got a son as well, who now is the heir should he fall down some steps or something. I think it's working. I think it's working. Line of succession now. No more Muslims in the list. Claimants, yes, there will be. But none in the line of succession. 2 more children and you're golden, mate. 2 more kids and you're golden. He's doing good. He's doing far better than I ever thought he would. 94% in favour of the revolt. The Byzantine Emperor is in big trouble. He's revoking titles left, right and centre, man. Look at him. He's on a rampage here. I'm taking your titles. I'm taking your titles. Do, do, do. Give me a title, sir. Give me a title, sir. Give me a title, sir. I'm going to give them all to my friends. Or keep them for myself. Depends how I feel. Nobody's giving them away. Exiled somebody. Banished somebody. This man ain't messing around. Oh, yeah, there we go. Lots more green. If you don't like me, boof. I'm getting rid of you. What did you say about me? Boom. Gone. Another exile. Oh, and suddenly, after all that exiling and stripping of titles, somebody thinks he's a tyrant. Oh no. Oh, the war's ended. Oh, this is the Byzantine Emperor. Oh no. This is the Byzantine Emperor. Should be Ostromir the festive. Oh hell. What's happened here? So the Byzantine Empire is now in the hands of Constantinos the Ninth, age 22. Do we have a pact anymore? No, we don't. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Hey ho. What can you do? Right, my little daughter Adelaide, who was betrothed to you, your father is now a lowly man. A lowly man. But we shall honour the betrothal, don't you worry. We're not like that. We are not those kind of people. Banished. Forget my lands, people. Forget England. I'm having fun watching this guy run rampant through Bulgaria. He's absolutely ripping it to shreds. This guy is ripping it to shreds. Kids, women, children, it doesn't matter who you are. If you don't like me, I am banishing you from my land. Get out of town. I don't want to see your face anymore. Idle council member. What do you mean? Oh yes, he was trying to gain relationship with the former Byzantine emperor. Right. What do we do with our spy master? We're not fabricating any claims at the minute. Don't need to fabricate any claims. We could just perform some statecraft. We could, yeah, perform statecraft for now. Just kind of just run-of-the-mill stuff. We're kind of in a period of peacetime. I'm going to do some seducing in a second, but I'm having fun watching this guy run roughshod through technology. There was land to grab in Southern Ireland. It would require me to get a claim from the Pope to do it. It was the Queen of Munster. Queen Stiac the Affable. We don't forget things, and she interfered in a war over here a few years ago. Tried to defend one of the Welsh petty kings against us. We could take the entire duchy in one swoop. Pretty much a third of Ireland in one go. So that is something that we could do, and it's actually perhaps not a bad time to do it. While we've got a bit of money in the pot, we've got a bit of peace going on. We're still waiting for Italy to go into a bit of an uproar so we can swoop in and smash and grab. Might not be the worst time to look to expand our horizons closer to home and look at unifying some of our land, perhaps. What do you think, my loyal councillors? What do you think? In the meantime, I want to continue to watch Bulgaria. Watch Mr. Bulgaria. Here he goes. Another revocation. Count of Ushchisia, you say? Alexei Bogorsov? Begone. Don't want to see you again. But I've lived here all my life. I'm just a child. I don't care. I don't flip it. Right, okay. Adelaide is not a male, and thus we're not going to push her for ambition. We would like to get on with our female children. We could ask her to become diligent, or maybe patient. Patient for a female? Do you know what? We are not patient per se, but we are showing patience in our manoeuvring against Italy and stuff. So do you know what? Patience. It is a virtue after all. Banished. He's become count of another land. He must be, yeah, he's giving them away. He is giving them away to people. Okay. Another exile. Banished. Count of Belgrade. Yes. Right. Let me see here. Let me see. My friends, it is time once again. It is time once again to go looking for someone to play with. Let's reset the counter here. Obviously there's an issue. Let's have a look. So first of all, we'll check our realm out. Let's look for... Oops. Let's look for women that aren't married. We don't want any complications, you see. Okay. Yep, another one bites the dust. Wow. 28-year-old, lustful, arbitrary, zealous, stubborn, cruel. Okay, okie dokie, hang on. Who have we got here? We have a son who has come of age. It's Aidwulf. He's excelled in his studies. He's a charismatic negotiator, not the best, but the second best. Ambitious. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him. Have we got a good one? Deceitful, cynical, temperate, charismatic negotiator. He looks very similar to his brother without the helmet on. In fact, very, very similar. Look at that. Like twins. Look at that. How spooky is that? I mean, they are brothers, but they're like carbon copies. Anyway. 6, 7, 17. He doesn't excel at anything. He's just kind of an all-round average guy. Only just the one virtue. At least Bertanoff has like 4. Even he has 2. So we've got like, it's almost like they're brothers, yeah. So we've just basically spawned average children, not overly great and not overly bad. Just kind of, yeah, you know, they'll do. They're gonna hold their own, but they'll never aspire to be right up there. I mean, at least he excels in something. He's quite a good steward, but my other kids are just like, I mean, he's probably the weakest. Mr. Festive. Oh dear. Okay. Next. Aldrich. Aldrich. Why aren't we your guardian per se? I don't know. Okay, that's you sorted. Who's next in line after that? Aethelstan. That could be a sign, couldn't it? That could be a sign, Aethelstan. Right. We'll have a good kid eventually. Honestly. So Aldrich, it's not looking good so far, but hey ho, we live in hope. Meanwhile, back in Bulgaria, okay, yep, revoked. I mean, he's called the usurper. Bulgaria's in a state of like, all the cats looking over their shoulder. Am I going to be next? Ivan Miroslavov? Yes, you are. Out. Oh my god. Right. Lustful. It's not doing it for me. The competition for the crown in the next generation. Which of Cenred's kids will reign supreme? We're gonna personally be in control of Cenred, the eldest, because if we do lose our kingdom title, we'll revert to being the Duke of York and Isle of Man, and that's primogeniture. So we're going to be in control of Cenred, the eldest child, who happens to be the weakest of the 3 so far, which is going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be good for I think it's going to be good for the story. Sibling rivalry. The race for the crown. God. Right. Unless, of course, any of our remaining children happen to be miracles. Oh, am I becoming paranoid? Am I becoming paranoid? People are conspiring to kill me. Who is conspiring to kill me? Who dares? Who on earth dares? No. Find them. Find them now. What am I paying you for, Spy Master? I'm getting wind that somebody is trying to have me killed. Go out there, and I want you to find them, and then I will make them pay. In the most just way possible. Of course. Somebody's left the council faction thing. So it's weakened slightly. 89% now. He is scheming. Scheming is the one to find plots, no? Oh no, I'm doing the wrong one. I'm doing the... shoot, I'm not doing the right one, you're right. I'm doing the faction discouraging one. Which is not what I want to be doing at a time like this. I want to be... Have I done it right? You scheming... Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Scheme. Yeah. Oh, it's one of the first ones he does a shop on the map. Right, okay. Betrothed can marry now. Yes, indeed. So, Laura, the Tenacious of Aquitaine, the Duchess of Aquitaine, is married to Adolf in a normal marriage. So, any of their kids, future Dukes of Aquitaine, will be Johansson. Enjoy. I am not going into hiding. My father was a firm believer in letting God's plans play out. He even kept his doors open when a great plague was ravaging the country. I personally got smallpox, as did my brother and sister, and we survived, and with very minimal markings. So, you know what? I'm going to practice what my father preached, and if God's work is, or God wills me to be dead by the hands of an assassin, well, so be it. But if my time is not now, then whoever's plotting against me, best pray I don't find out. Okay, so he's left our court, which is good. Having many lovers and is exciting and fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but so little time. And I was about to try and find myself another lover. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. I mean, is a bit of old age creeping up? You're only 42? Come on. I mean, it's medieval times. 42 is like today 60, but come on, man, come on. You're the king, you live in the lap of luxury. I can make this work and we become stressed. Break up with Bjork Gifu. Break up with Leofren. Does this look like the kind of guy that's going to toss any of his lovers to the curb? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be tossing his lovers aside, personally speaking. Unless one of them isn't really old. I don't think they are, though. She's 24 with the pigtails. He's going to become stressed. The question is, though, Bjork Gifu or Leofren, 34. He can make it work. She's got 3 kids. Unless, of course, we're getting bored of them. It's gonna boil down to our opinion. If we like them, which we should do because they're our lovers, then we're not going to break up with them. We're seduction focused. We've always been seduction for our entire life, even at the risk of our father finding out. So we like this girl very much. Oh, that's on 47. 47. Oh, so that's a Bjork Gifu. Leofren. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. So we're not getting rid of Leofren, but Bjork Gifu is just waning a little bit at 47. She's actually younger. But she's actually got have they both got husbands? No, and she's got a husband. as well. A holy man as well. So perhaps it's time. Yeah, perhaps it's time to move on from her and instead find somebody new. Find somebody new. We've got 3. She's got 3 kids. I think they're all ours. She's got a husband. It's a lot of effort. Stay with the one that we like much more. Get rid of her, and in her place, we'll get 2. Get 2 new ones. Back up to 3 again, and she can. She's only 24. It seems like we've been together for a long time, having this fun and games. She must have been 16 when we hooked up with her. No, so Beotgifu, I'm afraid it's time for you to stick with your husband. It's been a pleasure. We've been together many years, but it's time to move on. Time to move on, dear. For all of us, including me. So we're going to search the entire... Maybe find somebody a bit more exotic. A bit more exotic indeed. Women. My religion preferably, please. And lustful. Child. Aethelstan. Right. We need Aethelstan to pull through here. Oh, it's all kicking off now. Children. Lovers. Crusade. What's the priority? Be with your husband, you unfaithful cow. Right, okay. What do you reckon, people? What do you reckon? Aethelstan of England. The next backup choice after Aldrich. So that was diplomacy. This is learning. Back round to stewardship again? Yeah, I think so. Let's keep it rotating. Marshall? Marshall's bad education. I mean, how impactful are these green and red things? He's already content, which is not great. Haughty. I don't think there's much hope for him, to be honest with you. He's actually really good at learning already. They're quite impactful, so we better stick with the green one. I'm going to go learning here. He's already content. He's probably going to be a very content, holy person. Not great for ruling, but what can you do? Right. Okay. Let's have a look at who we've... Priorities. Children Crusade. There's Children Crusade news, my Grace. It's true. Hang on just a minute. I'm looking through pictures here. Secretly looking through pictures. You can't see them. What are you looking at women for? No reason. Right. 50. She's underage. 16. Bobala, Hungarian. We've been that side of the world. Maybe we saw her when we were warring for Bulgaria. Lustful, greedy, deceitful woman. That's not good. We want somebody pliable who's not going to blab. Zivana, pigtails. We like pigtails. We like the girls with pigtails. And look, a very nice face. Slovakian, Slovenian. Slovian. One of those places. She's kind, stubborn, greedy, and lustful. Asselhilda. Slow, groomed, homosexual, lustful. None of these are floating the old boat, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, she's very nice. Stubborn. Could be awkward. She's also greedy. Let's keep going. Just maybe look for somebody 21 years, you know. What we got here? Humble, envious, uncouth. Oh, so she opens her mouth. Sympathy for Muslims. Next. Irish. No pigtails though. Now we're getting old. Now we're getting up. Right. You know what? We're going to chance it. We're going to chance it. Zivana with her pigtails, a lovely face. 16 years young. Vivacious. I think it's. We can probably work with her. Invite her to court first of all. Why are you inviting random women to court? Says Nosy Parkers. Do you know what? That'll do for now. No, it won't. Yes, it will. One at a time. Let's not be greedy. So Zivana, next on the old list. Right. The coasts of Achaia. After having finally managed to book a passage through the Mediterranean Sea in order to reach the Holy Land, the Children's Crusade has been forced to an unfortunate detour to Greece after their ships crashed on the coasts of Achaia after a terrible storm. That's why, my friend, you have to send your ships back and forth for no reason at all to give them practice. People said I was stupid for not disbanding my ships when I did that, but I was merely training them in the art of not crashing into rocks. Reports from our armies are scant, but there are rumours saying that many have started to doubt Johann's leadership. And yet this unlikely horde of youth and peasants is still marching on. Diligent, we like that. We like that very much. They are surely in need of more supplies. 250 gold. I must reiterate my support. 250 prestige. Dispatch letters. Hope that they can persevere. Surely they are in need of more supplies. Of course they are. But it's 250 gold, says our steward. Your point? These children need our support. I have seen in this child's eyes. He's speaking the truth. Jesus talks through this man. Very good. Welcome to my court. And the chase begins. She's barely put foot through the door. We're on the prowl. I've set my sights on Zivana, but the age difference could cause a bit of scandal. What age difference? I'm fit. I can still kick a football about. I set my sights on Zivana as a fiddle for 42. I mean, but she's such a little morsel. With pigtails. In plaits. And I'm a sucker for pigtails, says Cenred. Right, so we are now on the chase. Okay, Munster. Whilst we're waiting for things to progress, what do you think, people? Nobody got back to me last time I asked. Should we go for a bit of a jaunt across the Irish Sea and capture Munster? That's, of course, if the new Pope likes us enough to give us a claim. Of course he does. Costs a fair bit of piety. Until after the Crusade. Okay, we can be patient. We can be patient. Seeing as they may need more cash, I suppose. Ooh, we've chanced upon Zivana alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late night snack. We talked and laughed. Now we're getting closer. It's always a poetry, you see. You are old enough to be my father. And she ran off giggling. She's playing hard to get. The virtue is strong. But I've still got it. I've still got it. And I shall have her. She will not resist my charms for very long. A midnight snack. Lewd suggestion. hard to get my foot. I spent the night with Zivana, making sweet illicit love in her bed. And I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless, I hope. The older you see, the older you get, the wiser you get. It is good to be young. Yes, you have that spring in your step. You have that energy, that drive. I'm young, you have that sense of fearlessness and all that kind of jazz. But you just can't beat a bit of experience. Wise old heads, years of knowledge and experience. It goes a long way. It sure does. Did we love her and leave her? Oh. Oh! Seems Cenred didn't want to risk her what was she? She had some irksome traits, right? I clicked the wrong button. Oh no! Is she going to be besmirched? Is she going to be besmirched? Probably. Has she left the court? Oh hell! Can we try again? We just like the thrill of the chase, you see. Oh no, she's no, she's still there. She's still there. She's right. Okay. Yeah. Why? So we're playing hard to get now. You know, we've loved her and left her. A couple of days later, she comes knocking on the door. We're like, we're busy. Sorry, love, we're busy. Oh, busy. Yeah, you want to try running away giggling, my dear? I'll show you, playing hard to get. I'm the King of England. Nobody can be harder than me. Oops. Okay. Once again, we talk over a late night snack. It seems that lewd suggestions worked to charm last time. Perhaps lewd suggestions will work again. We've become lustful. Naturally. Let our love grow this time. Let the game stop now. Yes. Pick an ambition. We cannot be a paragon of virtue because we are now lustful. I don't actually know if we had the... no, we weren't. This is the first time we've got lustful. I actually don't know if we had enough traits and stats to be able to be considered to become a saint, actually, given, 3 virtues: just, zealous, crusader. We may have done. Lustful definitely cuts that out, though. It was the drunkenness that cost our father. It could well be our lustfulness that have cost us. Make a friend, see the realm prosper, build a war chest. We're not going to build a war... Make a friend, why not? I want to make a friend. A female friend, of course. Aethelstan. Charitable, indeed. Okay, Cenredson, my grandson. Right, we're gonna completely change tact now. Completely change tact. That didn't take long, did it? Sivana, pregnant with my child. Of course it's my child. Who else's child would it be? It seems that we are really digging good old Sivana. We can't keep our hands off her. Yeah, we're going to go completely different tact and go martial. We're going to go martial. We're going to go struggle. We're going to have him be... we're going to invite a great martial man. A martial man of great stature and standing over to our court, and we're going to assign that man to be his guardian. He's our grandson, though. Why bother? We're probably never going to be in control of him. But let's just quickly see. Let's quickly see. Gilberto. Kind, lustful, wrathful, brave, a hunter. So brilliant okay. There needs to be a brilliant strategist though. He is a brilliant... No, he's not. Ooh. Breton, so he's local. He's part of the Breton company. Temperate, humble, patient, a bit cruel and lustful, but brilliant strategist. Strong. Now. In fact, where... Oh, hang on. Primogeniture, right? We might end up in control of this kid. Wants to put her son on the throne, does she? Well, she can think again. So there's a new Duchess in town, apparently. Here she is, Duchess Ethelade of Mercia. Lover's pox. So she has become the Duchess of Mercia. She's married to Johann, who is the Duke of Cumbria. Their children... Fuffrith. Well, you shouldn't be called Fuffrith for a start. You should be called Johann the Fourth. Let's get that sorted. Thank you very much. Family tradition and all that. So, Johann the Fourth is now heir to the Duchy of Cumbria and the heir to the Duchy of Mercia? Yeah, so he could be a double duke. In the future. In fact, he will be a double duke. Not could be, he definitely will be. Unless he dies. That sort of transpired quite nicely. In fact, if she dies, then he will become the Duke of that, and then this kid will be Duke of 3 duchies. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, she dies, her son becomes Duke of there and Duke of there. His wife is Duke of there. When they both die, their son becomes Duke of there, there, and there, which is pretty much half of England. Wow. Aldrich. Ambition. I hate you, Dad. I know you do. Oh, no, he's died. Another Pope. Sergius the Fourth has taken charge. Keeping Leeds is finished. What's happened to my mate in Bulgaria? He seems to have died a death in terms of his activities. Right, okay, so 2 things to do. First up, check on the Children's Crusade leader. How? How do we do that? How do we check on that? He's getting close to his target, though. Right, let's have a look at Bulgaria very quickly. Bulgaria, how are you faring? How are the vassals? Vassal opinions. Not bad. Much more green than there was. About 50-50. Maybe just a little bit less than 50-50. But you've got close to 10,000 men. You have managed to wrest control of Bulgaria. Christianity is trying to win through. Catholicism, to be more precise. Any more kids? 2 sons. Look at that. Firm grip. And you've been crowned by the Pope as well. How did you manage that? Sympathy for pagan religions as well. So he's kind of, you know, he's maybe trying to open his heart to more than one religion, make himself more appealable to the various types of religions in Bulgaria. I think he's pulling a. He claims to be a lunatic, but I think he's. They do say it's a fine line between genius and madness. I think he could well be bordering on the genius side. Don't let these stats fool you, people. He could be playing a funny old game. Right. What about you? 10,000 men. We've missed a trick here. We really have. They were this close. They were literally that close to losing Italy. And then some idiot, some absolute tool, decided to kill the king in personal combat as if that was going to help. I'm going to kill him. No, you're not going to kill him, because if you kill him, then we're going to lose. The war's going to end inconclusively. The child will become on the throne, and then in 5 years' time, 3 years' time, he will be as powerful as the old king, and we're going to be back to square one. Nah, I don't believe you're going to kill him. Okay, then. So let's have a look at the new pope. Sergius IV loves us, naturally. I mean, it's a given now, isn't it? Gone are the days of popes being killed by us and heads being lopped off. Now it's a given. New pope loves us? Yes, he does. Of course he does. Who wouldn't love us? This guy's still in power. His kids have all come of age now, pretty much. And getting married off. Oh, betrothed now, you see. Betrothed. You're still not betrothed. Are you sure I can't tempt you? Are you positive I can't tempt you? Are you definitely sure I can't tempt you? No? Okay. Just thought I'd ask again, just in case. Right. So Cenred Jr. does need a tutor. Does need a tutor. Ruler, no. Who is this guy? He's the commander of the Children's Crusade. Ah. So where are you now at the moment? There's his liege. There he is. Look at him. Where are you, child? You're currently somewhere down here. Children's Crusade. Right. Okay. Still alive. Still trying to find his way over to Jerusalem. It's not a problem. They're being very patient. Okay. Let's see. This guy... Brave, skilled tactician. I want to go for somebody that's got brilliant strategist. You look kind of holy. Zealous, just, patient, proud, ambitious. Brilliant strategist. You weren't here before, I'm certain. I did not see this man before. He's a holy man. Looks like a holy man. He's also a brilliant strategist. You would be the perfect candidate to teach my grandchild the art of war. We are changing tact. We've done diplomacy. We've done religion. We've done stewardship. Look at my kids. It hasn't worked. So I will try with a grandchild, martial. As a test run. See if that works. And even if my kids do not thrive, at least I would have a grandchild that might keep the legacy going in the future. Somehow, some way. Right, where's me Marshall man? Seolwulf. Almost like Beowulf. Almost. But not quite. 53. A learned fella. I shall teach you the art of martial, he says. Now come closer and listen. This is Duchess of Mercia wanting to offer her services as Marshal. No. Our Marshal isn't great, actually. But he's not classed as a powerful vassal anymore, either. A few of these aren't classed as powerful vassals anymore. 16. We care not about such petty things, of course. What was it as? It was to help train your commanders. Oh. Still said, oh, he's back on the old witch hunt again. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh dear, so that didn't go down too well then. I take it she's not happy, Bunny. I can teach your troops, I can teach your commanders. No, you can't, love, don't be ridiculous. Don't be foolish. Duchess of Mercia, 94. She didn't take offence, you see. We let her down gracefully. What on earth has happened here? Indeed, France have taken a portion of Denmark, you are correct. Oh dear, that's not very good, is it? Denmark has just got this little collection of islands left. Anyway, so the Emperor of Bulgaria has decided to declare a holy war on the Peasant guy. Why are you doing that? Why not just sit pretty and control your empire for now that you've just got and, you know, you might struggle to keep? Uh-oh. And is this another? This is another revolt. The Byzantine Empire really is in a state of Constantinius. Holy hell. The kids are back. Despite all the adversities and many attempts to undermine his divinely inspired leadership, Johann has been able to march his army all the way to Nicaea. He's now here, look. With the Holy Land finally within reach, the Crusaders' resolve has been strengthened. Johann has sent me a message thanking me for my continued support during the campaign and asking me any further help that I'm willing to provide in order for them to prevail against the infidels. With my help and God's blessing, he is certain of victory against the abominable heathens. I will allocate more resources. I will personally join you in battle. Okay, so unification of Wales, almost. Played a hand in putting Catholicism into Bulgaria, ousting the Muslims. Standing side by side with a child who has been spoken to by Jesus, who is named after my Holy Father, a man who still is held in high regard to this day. Oh yes, I think I'm going. I think I'm going. With an army of peasants and children. Like kindergarten cop. Oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell, we're going. We are going here. Adelaide is finished. She's excelled in her studies and has become a scholarly theologian. She's betrothed to the Sabastos Michael of the Byzantine Empire, who is quick. I like his emblem. This pleases me. Give her ambition. Go forth and enjoy your betrothal, my dear. Enjoy your life somewhere nice and warm, but war-torn. Warm but war-torn. Hang on. So we are gone. We are gone, people. Are we gone? No, we're not gone. It says something about regency. It said something about a regency. Who was the regent for who? Our regent's our son, is it not? Must have been. Was it Mercia? She comatose? Somebody was a merge. Somebody was. I don't know. Somebody was made a regent for some reason. Not a clue. Oh come on! Right, we got we got until 11 o'clock at the latest. I'm hoping to finish maybe a little bit before then, but I will not finish until we have seen the conclusion of this children's crusade. It was our third son. Yeah, it was. Was he a regent of though? Oh, his Duchess! Yeah, she must have gone in hiding. She must have gone in hiding. What did I tell you? They look the same, right? They confused me. Twins. How old is he? 24? How old's your brother? 17. You flipping. Get a different beard, man. Cenred. Right, I decided to tour these to receive adulation from my subjects, but as my open carriage took a turn past the scroll, I suddenly heard the whizzing sound of an arrow flying past the edge of my head. Did that come from the grassy knoll? Duck! Duck! No! Not before the Holy Lands! No! My carriage was bombarded with arrows, but thanks to what must have surely been the intervention of the Divine Lord, I miraculously emerged unscathed. Oh my God! Holy hell! My father spoke it true! He spoke it true! He spoke it true! Fear not death! They can send their arrows whizzing, they can send their smallpox, but if the time is not now, the time is not now! And I have work to do. I have kids to lead to the Holy Land. I have bastard babies to have. Denounce this child. Thank you. It was probably one of my lover's husbands. Come on, who's my spy master? It's a guy from York, or not York. It's a guy from it is Eastman of York. Get your flipping act together! My people are trying to kill me in the damn street. I want to know who's doing it. By the grace of God, I'm still alive. Oh, come on. Get me to the Holy Land, boys and girls. Okay. So, our friend down here in Bulgaria. How goes the war? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Are you sure you're at war? Yes, they're just in the stages of... oh, there's a bit of war going on there. There's a bit of siege. Bit of siege happening. How many men have you got? 9,000. Trouble is, if he gets a lot of his men killed here, it's going to weaken him significantly, and people will pounce. Bjortnoth the Able. The Able? It's a good sign, isn't it? Ooh. Rumours of infatuation. I didn't credit it when my manservant claimed to have heard that Duchess Aefled twists and turns at night in the grip of passionate dreams, crying out my name, but now my friends are saying it too. Oh, now this would be the highest profile. The highest profile. I want to train your commanders, she says. Course you do, love. Course you want to train my commanders. I've got your number. Turn her down, play hard to get. You can't train my commanders, love. Don't be silly, don't be silly. Try something else. Box of chocolates. Oh, how flattering. How flattering indeed. attracted. Oh dear. Oh dear. Surely not, Cenred, surely not. It's a duchess. It's a duchess. A married duchess to my nephew! Ooh, I forgot about that. My nephew that's caused many concerns for me. He has been in factions. He has tried to put himself in line for the Kingdom of England and... Oh no, Cenred, you stooped to new lows, man. Oh my God. Hey, I'm going to the Holy Land very shortly. I need me some fun. What's she doing? Oh, bless her heart. She tried to do a surprise for me. Oh no, by Jove. By Jove indeed. Oh no, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Good effing riddance. Oh, thank God she's gone. She's gone. The harlot wench backstabbing cow is gone. Oh my, I've never been so sad. I probably have, but I can't recall being quite as satisfied as for a long while at seeing somebody bite the dust. I really can't. God, I so bad wanted to execute her, but I couldn't because Cenred was just and it was a tyrannical act. And oh yes, good flipping riddance. And also that means that Duke Johann III is now a double duke. He's growing in power, and as I said, as soon as both of these die, this little child right here could end up as quite a powerful person. Could be locking horns with any of our future rulers. The Wicked Witch of the East, Anglia, is dead. Right. To the kitchens, where we hope to stumble across Duchess Ale, Gif, Eflade. Similar sounding names, of course. I have that many women, I don't know who's who. Oh my God. Okay, Talkie Walkie, thank you for coming. Good night. Oh, Hall, welcome. We're going to be going for about another 20 minutes or so. You've missed a fair bit, of course. We've had a few twists and turns. But we're still going. We're about to embark on a children's crusade. We are soon to be joining them and leading the assault with a child who has been spoken to by Jesus and is called Johann. Naturally, we had to join him. And we are just now trying to seduce our nephew's wife. As you do. So here is another daughter, granddaughter of mine, born to Prince Cenred the Festive. So, names please, people. Another grandchild. And the wicked wench just died, yes. And I haven't shown, if you're new to the stream, as in the past 2 hours, I also was showcasing at the very start of my stream my holy goblet, which we will raise in victory if the crusade is successful. Right, we're going to go with Iris. Little Iris. Oh, my little eye is not working here. Let's have a look. Name it after the Duchess of East Anglia. Oh my God, how dare you? How dare you make such jokes? The more I talk about raising a goblet to toast victory, the more I'm tempted to run downstairs and just pour myself just a little nip of rum. I mean, it's not going to kill me, is it? Just a little tiny taste, just in case we're victorious, and to christen the goblet. Just a little tipple. Oh, not on a Tuesday, come on. Iris Frith or Iris Flayed. On a festive outing in the wild, I found a message surrounded by wild flowers in my tent. It says to meet Duchess by the stream. Yes, my friends can cover for me. Ooh. She actually leans in and whispers softly into... Oh, she wants it so badly, doesn't she? I'll train your commanders. I'll send you boxes of chocolates. I'll leave you a note to meet me by the river. And I'll whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I mean, normally we have to chase people around the kitchens a little bit and give them a bit of poetry recital. This woman is gagging for it. Follow her into the warm water. Okay. A midnight snack. Oh, what the hell? That feels like should have concluded right there. We've just got into warm water together. Come on, what the hell? After that, it's game over. Job done. Why are we suddenly now going to midnight snack? Oh, right. Loose suggestions always work well with the women. Yeah. It seems like we have managed to ascertain Cenred's expertise. It's been lewd. Lewd suggestions in the ear works a charm. 60% of the time, every time. Another lover. This time, it's a flipping powerful vassal. It's my nephew's wife. This is oh no. This is another attempt on my life, isn't it? This is another attempt in my life, isn't it? No. No, it's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. No. Not like this, please. Please, not like this. I want to see the Child Crusade. Ooh. Please. Lord help us. Lord help us. Tell me we get out. It's been loaded up. Oh, I can't believe it. No, come on, man. Who wanted me dead? Who's done this to me? We're not. Oh, we're now. Oh. Who did it? The ownership of Kirkstall Abbey has transferred to the King Bertmar the monk. It's not even in our control anymore. I don't believe it. Oh. Stonehenge. Of course, we lose the kingdom title. We are now demoted to a duke again. 44. We had so many years left. Shit. Well, at least I don't have to drink my rum now, do I? Suspicious circumstances. Born with unparalleled genius. He was known for his sharp and brilliant mind. Always looking for new problems to solve and new opportunities to exploit, specifically when it came to women. I mean, you have to have a sharp mind to be able to juggle that many women without being caught, really. And, oh, he had so much more to do. I hate it when that happens. When you've got so much things to do, we were so close to the Child Crusade. I was looking so forward. The Crusade will still happen. Yes, it will, I agree. But I wanted Cenred to be leading the charge with his holy lance. We're never going to find out who killed him. A talented military tactician? Are you kidding me? He's just trying to make me feel better. He's flipping useless. Oh, man, man. Right, well, the new king, if... No kills. Oh. Okay, so he's lost titles. We have a new heir who is being trained by a martial. His martial tutors died as well. Okay, things are going to rack and ruin now. It's fine. I'm in charge of the festive man. Happy days. Let's raise a glass just because I'm called festive. Ha ha. Oh, everything is going up in flames. Indeed it is. Right. On the plus side, he wants to give us a seat on the council. In ode to your father's great work and your grandfather's great work, great men they were, and no doubt you too will be a chip off the old block, I hereby bestow upon you the title of Marshal of England. What say you, Cenred the Festive? Is that right? The Festive. Cenred the Festive. Why the hell is he called the Festive? Not a clue, Your Grace. Oh, very strange. Right, well, we've got money left over in the coffers, but we can now use for our own gains within York. We'll probably be the most powerful vassal in the land. No, we're not. Our cousin is. Oh, hell. There's going to be a right old race on between the Johanssons now, isn't there? Interfamilial rivalry is about to break out. Brothers and cousins fighting for the throne. Oh, how our father and grandfather would be spinning in their graves now if they could see what's about to transpire. Okay, well, we're not going to... We are going to end the stream very shortly, but we're just going to take a very brief look at a couple of bits. I'm going to upload the game save to the Discord so that if you want to have a look properly, you can. Obviously, there's going to be a lot to change and go through. Of course, I accept. So, we've got King's Bane. We've got the Finger Bone of St. Dom. We've lost Kirkstall Abbey. At least that means that the King's paying for it, though, and not us. Which is a plus. Oh, my wife has... So let's just clarify then. So we are Duke Cenred II, the Festive of York, named by our father in what surely was a jest, but we took it seriously and we loved him for it. So we still have the holy items. That's good. You did it! No! You killed your father? You dog! You utter dog! Oh my God! He killed his father! Why did you do that? I'll show you who's festive, buddy! How dare you! I don't forget these things. Festive. Oh my God! That is horrendous! smug little face. Oh, we have to, obviously we have to roleplay as this guy now. And I'm gonna completely and utterly hate him throughout the entire of his life. Oh, okay. So as I was saying, he's 26. Let's overlook that little thing. The fact that he had his father killed. Let's overlook that for now. He's groomed, tough soldier. He's ambitious, which is good. Stubborn, wrath. Yeah, and temperate. He's not bad at martial, and he's quite good at personal combat. A duke is a downgrade for us, yes, as a player. But for him personally, he was unlanded, so it's an upgrade for him. He wasn't voted to be king. He was unlanded. He wasn't the heir to the kingdom because his father was voting for somebody else. So the only way that he could get land is if his father died, and obviously he was very impatient. Couldn't wait for his father to die to inherit all this land, so he had him killed. Probably so that he can start plotting and scheming his way to grab the kingdom title away from the man who was voted for it. I imagine. Because he's ambitious. Why else would he accelerate his father's demise if only to try and put himself on the throne as quickly as possible? Wrath and ambition. What a deadly combination. So I think we can see a general gist as to how he wants to pursue his rule. His cousins ain't going to stop him. His brothers ain't going to stop him. He's apparently a swine, and he's not above plotting people's demise to get what he wants. So there you go. We'll see how that transpires in the future. He's got 3 children. He's got Cenredson, whom we'll try to bring up to the best of our ability. He's got little Ailswith, who is a genius daughter, and he's got Iris, who is also a genius daughter. So he's got some good kids actually. Unlike our siblings now as they are, or our father's children, our children are showing some promise. Yes, they're female, most of them, but it's good. He's also partial to a drink, apparently. He slept drunk in church, taking after his grandfather. Okay. So, we're getting a general feel for his kind of character. Stubborn, wrathful, ambitious. That's going to be the main. Temperate, though, you know. Oh, I just have a little bit of food. I'm not greedy. But I'm a murdering bastard. Right, okay. So, siblings-wise, his brother is the Duke of Gluinsing, and he's still currently in a revolt, but he is winning it. Okay. His other brother is landless, and these other siblings now, who were being groomed and so close to coming of age, watch them turn out to be flipping. Oh, he's Craven. He's actually Craven, this one, so he would have been no good probably. And Aethelstan was going to be religious anyway. So there's no threats from his siblings. His Björnhof is very small, landed wise. I think the matchup is going to be between us as Cenred and this guy, Johan, our cousin. I think it's Johan and cousin and Johan and Cenred that are probably going to be at loggerheads at some point. We are the 2 main players in the Johansson family now. We are literally the 2 biggest players. Top 2. The top 2. There can only be room for 1 Johansson at the top table, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's going to be the matchup, I think. Right, relations, everything's fine there. Vassal opinion. Let's have a look at the vassal opinion. Bit of jiggery-pokery required on the council, I think, to help that situation. I think there's going to be a bit of jiggery-pokery required. Get things in order. Council, yeah. Need to do the council, yeah. Need to do the entirety of the minor titles. We're literally starting from scratch because I'm thinking this is because we've gone from elective, we've lost the kingdom, we've gone straight into primogeniture, I think, and therefore we've oh, it's elective. Oh, yeah, I thought it was primogeniture. We're effectively starting from scratch here with everything. Yeah, everything is scratch. So Johan is on the council as well as an advisor. We are the marshal, so we're both on the King's Council. Both powerful dukes. Both got our sights set on the Kingdom of England title. Oh, I'm going to look forward to this. The festive, smiling and laughing while plotting murder. War of the Roses. Oh, I think this is going to be fun. I think this is going to be a fun portion of the game. Religion out the window for the time being. This is now all about becoming the top dog of the family. And there's going to be a few feathers ruffled. And this king here, we're going to check him out in a second as well. So in terms of us, I think that's as much as we need to see. We start from scratch with everything. Centralisation is reset. Can't even revoke titles or anything. Obligations kind of still there. What about the council? Okay, we've still got ruler ability. So it's just these that need changing. Okay. Let's have a look. Technology. Going to slightly regress a little bit in our gathering of the technology. Our army size is now a mere 2,100. We do have retinues though. Thankfully they stay with us from our previous reign. However, if we lose them, I don't know if they replenish or not. Not sure if we replenish it or not because we're above our retinue cap. I think. We'll have to see how that transpires. They're the leftover retinue from the kingdom title. Anything here of note? Kind of go through slowly but surely the little bits and bats. Factions in the Kingdom of England. We could start factions if we wish. Increase council power. Religion. Not quite in the Pope's good graces now, are we? Not quite as religious as our forefathers. Any orders of note? So we are in control of the Duke of York. Yes, we are. And the Duke of Man, I believe, as well. Yep. Good night, Chris. Okay, so we've got both duchy titles. That's fine. So there you go. We've got a lot of work to do. Focuses to pick, ambitions to pick, council members to pick, plots and schemes to make. How do we get the throne of England as quickly as possible? And let's finish off by looking at the king. This was the guy that was voted for by our father as the most competent man for the job. So, technically speaking, most of his vassals should like him. Yeah. Wresting this man away from his throne is going to be tricky. Because quite a few people like him. The only ones that don't, well, two of them are Johanssons. One of them is the Duke of Cornwall, so he's got a conflict because he wants the Kingdom of Wales title, I'm assuming. Yeah. And you are just wanting a couple of his counties. What about our cousin? Does he like this guy? Yeah, he kind of likes the new king. Is he trying to get on his good side? So we've got a stable kingdom, a stable king. Going to be interesting to see how this develops. Yeah, he's not crowned yet. He's a poor man's king. Let's see if he's going to be good enough to get the Pope to crown him like our father and our father's father did. Not that we care about our father, we had him killed. Still can't believe it. Still can't believe it. I wish I'd never found that out, really. But anyway. Yes, I am going to upload the game save to the Discord server pretty much straight after the stream. Feel free to delve in. There's probably far much more that I can't see right now and will take my time to look at once I've finished recording and had a bit more time to go through all the finer intricacies. Bulgaria, still going strong. Italy, still going strong. And the Crusade, I don't know, how do you check the Crusade? There's no way to check it, is there? There's no way to check it, I don't think. We've just got to wait for the next thing. The Byzantine Empire, the Byzantine Emperor lost the initial war to that first revolt, and now we have a one-eyed drunkard emperor in charge. Looks kind of cool, I've got to say. Looks kind of cool. Yeah. His army size is slightly depleted after all the revolts and stuff, but there you go. He's still in charge of France. So there you go. I'm going to now go downstairs and drown my sorrows with a cup of tea. Good cup of Earl Grey and a little taste of fudge, because I need some sugar to get over this horror. So thank you for watching and taking part as usual. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed the past 3 days. A bit of a triple header stream-wise. And I don't know when the next session of this will be. Hopefully it will be maybe a couple of days' time. Give me a chance to sit down and get my head around what's happened. Disco Elysium as well. RimWorld, probably going to be on Saturday and Sunday this week, I'm hoping. If not, at least one of them. And we'll just continue to proceed onwards. Yeah. I'm struggling to think of a time in any of my playthroughs where I had my character slain by our own child. I don't think it's happened. Very Game of Thronesy, very much so. Anyway, enjoy your week. What's left of it. See you soon. What? Yeah, I know.